Jordan under center. Quick inside handoff on the dive.
Tackle by
9.
yeah,
My bad.
I'm sorry, Kyron Allen on the tackle.
Mark Crocker on that carry picks up the yard that they lost. 3rd and 10. Wishbone. Handoff again. Crocker picks up maybe 2 yards. It's going to be 4th down and 8. Jordan.
They're going for it.
Coach Mack with the smooth blazer that match
tell
the
you,
uniform.
I'll tell you.
Look good, you feel good. You feel good, you play good. And when you play good, like Prime said, well, you get paid. Offset back, Terrell County showing the blitz.
Offsides.
And it is encroachment on the defense. Terrell County showing the blitz.
Needed that.
Got a little antsy, so it's going to be a 5-yard penalty, which makes it a more doable 4th down. So it'll go from 4th and 8 to about 4th and 3 for Jordan.
This is what they need. They got to have short yard to gain because they don't throw the ball a lot. They don't run out of that wishbone. Sometimes they go to the wing tee.
In the gun, looking for the swing out.
One man to beat. Couldn't beat him.
Terrell County, pursuit of their defense. Beautifully done. Outside linebacker was able to slow him down, and that corner was able to come down and clean it up. Carson Green for Terrell County.
And also Calix Mormon on the tackle number 10. And they will turn the ball back over to the Greenwaves.
So Jordan defense able to get a turnover on the second play. Cannot capitalize on. Terrell County will take over still in their own territory. And it's really about where they were initially. Right at their
26, about 1 yard.
Yeah. Corey Williams back in the gun. Pistol formation. 2 receivers to the top, 1 to the bottom, inside handoff. And that Jordan defense collapsing.
Number 30 for Jordan, Javon Carson. We talked about him with the stop.
Like I said, them Jordan linebackers, man, they are super active. Cole Williams on that carry for Terrell County. 2nd down and about 8. 8:40 remaining here in the first quarter. Williams runs to the sideline, gets his play. Back ready. Under 20 seconds on the play clock. Pistol formation once again. 2 receivers to the bottom. Jordan in the 4-4 defense. Williams trying to get outside. Trying to outrun a man. Cuts back, slips on the turf. Ducks under 1. And picks up a big gain.
We talked about that earlier, containment on the outside. You know, I don't think neither team is going to get a lot through the trenches. Somebody's trying to turn that corner. Talked about the speed for Terrell County, and that's what he tried to do. Receiver did a great job blocking on that play too.
That was Thomas on that carry. Marion Thomas on the carry. Picks up about 7 yards. Going to be 3rd and 1. Now you're backed up like this, dude. Is it 4-down territory?
Send the house.
And Jordan do, and they do not get back. Boy, he was 2-3 yards deep in the backfield as Jordan on their 3rd down tried to send the blitz. And I mean a great timing call right there by that Terrell County OC. And that's going to be an automatic 1st down.
Automatic 1st down.
For that 5-yard penalty.
Can't afford to do those type things again. I heard people talk about it the other night and with the Cowboys last night. You know, you can't. Lamb missed all those passes last night. You know, when your team ain't as talented as it used to be, you can't afford to make those mistakes.
And that wound up being a real good game last night. Thomas up the middle, bounces outside and picks up about 8 yards.
A host of Red Jackets on the tackle, but he picked, like you said, he picked up about 7-8 yards from that, and they can't afford to give up that many yards on the 1st down.
You're picking up those type yards on 1st down. You're making it tough. You want to try to get them behind their sticks about 2nd and 3rd down.
Yeah, to make somebody see can they throw the ball just as well. You know what I'm saying? I hadn't seen them throw the ball a lot. And a timeout.
Absolutely.
Hey, you got Dale's Foods. Dale Foods is one of our sponsors. Dale Foods, Southern style cooking, serving up breakfast, lunch, and dinner in a laid-back, welcoming setting. Located at 3466 University Avenue, Suite 4, proud sponsor. Fantastic Friday night high school football.
Terrell County takes their first time out. Like a little confusion with their offense. They come out ready to go. Second down and a long 2 for Terrell County. Jordan. Get them a little swig of water. They are back set.
Ref like it's sweating. It's a little heated out there this day.
I mean, you see they done brought out the cool fan here on both sidelines. So, we've had cool nights in the past few Fridays, little drizzle of rain.
This probably is the worst it's been for his heat.
In the pistol formation, Williams handoff. Once again, Thomas slipping, sliding his way right up the middle, picks up another Terrell County first down. As they're going to move the chains and get out across midfield into Jordan territory.
Cannot afford for them to have a long drive and score. Got to stop them. Force them to kick a field goal. Try to kick a field goal. I mean, that, with high school football, most of the time you have a hard time finding good kickers.
Right.
So you need to stop. If you can just get a stop here.
And we're just sitting back and we're looking. This is 2A. And you look at the size, and then we look at, when we have cover Carver, 2A.
It's a difference.
Man, it's a big difference.
False. Flags on the play.
It's going to be
look like a false start this time. Yeah.
False start on the offense.
That's
5-yard. That's what you want right there. Now you're 1st and 15.
Yeah.
So hopefully you can keep them behind the sticks if you're Jordan defense.
Yeah, they've got 2 or 3 good runs up the middle. Jordan defenders overrunning the back.
Yeah.
And you guys got to find them and make the tackle in the backfield because they're there. They just haven't made the tackle.
Right. Terrell County back in the pistol. Receiver comes in motion. They like when the option read, and number 4 goes right up the middle and runs over a man. Quintravion Huckabee on the carry for Terrell County.
I tell you what, it looked like the ref wanted to throw a flag because there was some moving in the backfield, and he took his hand off of it.
And they
got away with one there.
Big carry on 1st and 15 for Jordan to make second down a lot more manageable, like second and about 6 for Terrell County. In the gun, offset back. Calls it this time, and Huckabee wrangled down.
The play, it was a timeout. Coach Mack called a timeout because he couldn't get the people off the field in time. So versus getting the flag, he called a timeout.
Smart right there by Coach Mack. Jordan takes a timeout.
Man, we got Scunions Funeral Home, the city's oldest African-American business, offering pre-planning and pre-funding for all ages, regardless of health. Once again, they're a proud sponsor. Fantastic Friday night high school football, serving Columbus with care and compassion since 1916. Got it right that time, D.
Shout out to Scarius. Been with us since last year.
Yep. And then we got Winship. You got a child on the autism spectrum. Winship Education Center in Columbus offers certified APA support to help them thrive. Call 706-580-5142 today.
And here we go. Second down and 6 for Terrell County. And they come out in that spread pistol formation. 2 receivers to the top and bottom of the formation. Man goes in motion. And another flag.
That's what I saw last time. They're going to get him this time.
And they got him for the false start this time. So that 5-yard is going to back him up.
The same official. He had his hand on the flag last time. I guess he said he was going to let it go, but this time it was the exact same thing happened.
Yeah, it's a small movement in that backfield, but once you're set, you can't move. This can't have 2 men in motion.
But back to what Jordan need. They need him second and long, third and long. So they need a good stop. They don't need to let him pick up 5, 6, 7 yards on this play right here.
Second down and 11. Huckabee behind his quarterback in the pistol formation. And they go back. And another flag. Ooh-wee.
Back him up. And like you said Wednesday, man, we want the home team.
Yeah.
We're there for the home team. We can't. Used to trying to hide it. We for the home team. So this is what they need. Now they need to get a good stop. The crowd is still coming in.
Yeah.
4:59 left in the first quarter.
Otis Spencer Stadium, beautiful stadium built.
This tackle.
Huckabee bounces outside, makes a man miss, stiff arming and bangs his way for a first down on 2nd down and 16. Huckabee breaks a tackle behind the line of scrimmage and then just rumbles his way for a 16-yard pickup for a first down.
Huckabee,
2nd and 16.
A big back, man, and I know they went to him when they needed it, and he gave them what they needed. A first down, that was huge.
Yeah. And in Terrell County showing they got a nice little 1-2 punch with Huckabee and Thomas. And everybody jumping. See who was on. Thought it was at a trampoline park. Everybody jumped the snap. And it's going to be offsides on Jordan, encroachment. 5-yard penalty. And the penalties are walking Terrell County. They done walked them back a little bit, walked them forward a little bit. And now they are working their way. They're just outside Jordan's red zone. At Jordan's 27-yard line. Huckabee inside, banging his way close to a first down, maybe about a yard or two short, is Quintravion Huckabee.
It's kind of difficult for the coaches when you have to pull your starting D in because not being disciplined. 2 times he's jumped offside. So now you got your starting D in on the sideline. You got to put him and sit him for a couple of minutes so he can, I guess, settle down. But he's caused them 2 flags, 2 penalties.
Thomas back in for Huckabee to give him a little breather. Inside handoff. Thomas slips his way inside, breaks 1 tackle, 2 tackle, 3 tackle, 5 into the chicken box. Terrell County, Romarian Thomas from 24 yards out. And Terrell County is on the board first as they walked down the field.
Something that we said that they couldn't afford to do, the long drives.
Yeah.
They burned a lot of time off the clock. It's 3:44 left in the first quarter. 6-0. You have a chance to give your crowd a chance to have something to cheer about.
Terrell County, we said something about the field goal attempt, as they do not attempt an extra point as they go for 2. And Thomas is short as he is wrangled down by Jordan inside the 1. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back. Terrell County up 6-0 with 3:44 remaining here in the first quarter. You're listening to fantastic Friday night high school football on AM 1340, FM 94.1, WOKS, and ESPN 95.7.
You're listening to the fantastic Friday night high school football on AM 1340, WOKS, FM 94.1, and ESPN 95.7.
Attention all ESPN and AM 1340, FM 94.1, WOKS Heritage listeners. Added for your taste buds, oxtails, and meatloaf on Thursday at Dale. Whether you're tuned in for the play-by-play or just listening for your favorite high school player name to be called, we invite you to join us at Dale's Food, 3466 University Avenue for a taste of home that's simply unforgettable. Dale's Food, 3466 University Avenue.
Now, let's get back to the fantastic Friday night high school football on AM 1340 WOKS, FM 94.1, and ESPN 95.7.
Yes, sir, and we are back here at Otis Spencer Stadium where Terrell County is up 6-0. They're set to kick off. I am your favorite commentator, Ant Merritt, alongside my OG, Mike Woods, and you're listening to Fantastic Friday Night High School Game of the Week. The visiting Terrell County Greenwaves taking on the home team, Jordan Red Jackets, homecoming, and it's kicked off, and Crawford drops it at about his 12-yard line. Crawford has a little seam and tries to squeak out of there, but cannot as he gets out across the 30. For Jordan, where they'll start with decent field position. That was number 2, Antonio Oliver, on that return.
Number 18 for Terrell County was on that tackle. Kayon Huckabee. Might be the brother of the running back.
That is a unique last name.
Yeah.
It ain't nothing. I mean, you down in that small little town, but you know everybody probably related some way, somehow.
Kinfolk, cousin or something. Jordan need a big drive this time.
Yeah. At least give your defense a breather. And Jordan come out this time in the gun and a low snap through the quarterback's leg, boy. And a big loss. And that is not how you want to start out a drive, especially after you just came off and getting a touchdown. And Jordan, we told them that they're a running team. They're always under center. As soon as they go in the gun, it's a low snap by the center that just goes between the legs of Dontrell Wright.
And this is not how they want to play. long yards a game.
Well, second down in Harris County to go for Jordan.
Don't say Harris County. You know, surgical engineer get nervous. He
might still have
flashbacks.
Yeah. Nightmares.
Beat down they got.
Jordan, they go back to under center. Oh, and he's upended.
Number 7, Caleb White from Terrell County on the tackle.
Jamar Crocker on the carry for Jordan. And that's a guy that Coach Mack talked highly about on the offensive side of the ball. I'm anxious to see him get loose. I want to see that speed, you know, they're bragging about. But it's going to take that offensive line, like we said in the pregame, man. No line, no shine.
Yeah, I think Terrell County has a size advantage up top.
Third down, drops the snap. Ball still on the ground. Ball on the ground. Terrell County jumps on it, and they recover it inside the Jordan 15-yard line.
Rashid McKee, number 19 for Terrell County. 2
out of the 3 plays for Jordan offense were fumbles on that drive. I mean, the drive just started out bad, and that's what you can't do, you know, to keep that momentum. You know, now the kids, they may get down because now it's just flashbacks. It's the remnants of what it's always been.
Exactly. You want to have something. At least going into halftime, you better make adjustments and still come out knowing it's a ball game. You can't let this game get away and get out of hand this quick.
Right.
So they need to stop right here.
6-0. They can get a stop. Thomas makes a man miss in the backfield. And Jordan, I mean, they're getting that penetration, but they can't wrap up and make a tackle for a loss. Every time, I mean, Terrell County's running back, no matter who it is, whether it's Thomas or Huckabee, they're breaking a tackle 2 yards in the backfield.
Exactly.
Like literally every time.
I think, like I said, they're running. I don't know whether they're just not picking up, seeing the back, who has the ball, but you got to identify who has the ball. And it's only 2 people. There's a quarterback and one running back there. So somebody got to hit the quarterback and the other one get the running back. But they've run past them 2 or 3 times. Second and about 5 or 6.
Yeah. And the gun hand off to Huckabee. Huckabee running through arm tackles. And they are just O-laying Huckabee as he goes from 13 yards out into the chicken box. Another touchdown, Travion Huckabee. This time, Terrell County gets into the end zone. They're going to no huddle for this extra point, going for 2. 12-0, 1:33 remaining in the first quarter. Pistol formation. Handoff. Huckabee steps over a man and walks in for the extra point. 2-point is good. 14-0. Terrell County, 1:33 remaining. We're going to take a break. You're listening to Fantastic Friday Night High School Football on AM 1340, FM 94.1, WOKS, and ESPN 95.7.
You're listening to the Fantastic Friday Night High School Football on AM 1340, WOKS, FM 94.1, and ESPN 95.7.
Scania's Funeral Home has served Columbus, Phoenix City, and surrounding areas for 109 years. As the oldest African-American business in the city, Scania's Funeral Home prides itself on providing quality service to each family they represent. Scania's Funeral Home offers pre-planning and pre-funding for all ages, regardless of health. Scania's Funeral Home is located downtown Columbus, Georgia, serving with care and compassion since 1916.
You're listening to the Fantastic Friday Night High School Football on AM 1340 WOKS, FM 94.1, and ESPN 95.7.
Yes, sir, man, and we are back here at Otis Spencer Stadium. I am your favorite commentator, Ant Merritt, alongside my OG, Mike Woods. With Terrell County off the turnover, goes in for another touchdown, which makes it 14-0, 1:33 remaining here in the first quarter, man. Real quick, I want to shout out, man, my brother out there from Harris County, man. You used to call him Shiloh, man. Courtney Ellison listening. He said, man, that Harris County joke wasn't funny. And I told him it was hilarious.
Courtney said that?
Courtney Ellison, yeah, man.
Man, tell Courtney, man. Come on,
he
man.
listening.
Go ahead on, Courtney. Man, y'all got beat to sleep.
To death.
I'm talking about, come on, man.
BTA, what the young kid
we wanted to see a good game, Courtney.
Yeah.
It ain't our fault that your team didn't show up.
Yeah. I mean, hopefully we thought we would get one tonight. You know, neither team would win, but this thing is starting to look like it's going to get ugly positive. Hopefully Jordan can settle down right now and put a drive together. Their defense has been on the field a lot.
Courtney, since you listening, tell your mama Sam, lovely Miss Sam Ellison, I say hello. That's my dog. You know, I've been knowing them kids ever since Lucy and Courtney for a long time. So, but don't get mad because your mama and them chose the wrong school for you to go to.
Well, now he went to Shaw now.
Oh, that's right. Courtney did go to Shaw. That's right. Lucy went to Harris County. I'm sorry.
Yeah. She's coaching over there, coaching the boys.
That's right. You're right.
So, man, shout out that whole Ellison family, man. I mean, there's just genuine good people. I mean,
mama Miss.
Listen here, boy.
Miss Sam, something else. That's my dog.
We were just talking about it. She'll cuss you out like you was one of her own children, and open that door for you. Oh, and then we got him broke. Trying to break a tackle, Webster. Antonio Oliver, good return, but a flag is on the play.
I think he's going to add on to it. Look, it was a face mask, but we'll see.
Wait and see what the flag is on that play. Good return right there. That's the best spark Jordan has had, and it's coming back.
Holding.
And normally, man, if you can get past that first wave, you got to keep them inside.
I'm sorry. I'm praying. So I want to see everybody run on the field, man. I need to see something. I need to see these people storm the field. I mean, in actuality, they have a good little crowd out here tonight for this homecoming. So
absolutely.
I just hope they can get something started right here. We got 121 left in the first quarter, down 14. Still a lot of football to play.
Yeah, plenty. And that good return right there could have sparked something. Even though it came back, it may have woke up this Jordan offense. They come out in the wishbone to the dive. The boys just swallowed up.
Yeah, I think Terrell County is too big, too strong inside for them. They're gonna have to get on the outsides and get some, trying to turn the corners, because those boys, they got a couple of big boys in the inside. They're bigger than Jordan boys are.
Yeah.
In the trenches, and we say that's where the game is won in the trenches. So they ain't getting nothing inside. They got to get something going to the outside.
I agree with you, but at the same time, they're going to have to get them to respect.
You got to keep
that middle, because right now they're just They're just making plays with their D tackle. They ain't got to collapse the ends, roll out,
wide open.
Looking, has a man. Oh, and just drops it. Ball on the money. Dontrell Wright. Ball intended for Jadavius Bell, and just dropped it. And those things like that, you cannot have. You know what I'm saying? You're down 14-0. You ain't won a game in 5 years. You have to give something that's going to spark your offense.
That was a great throw. First pass of the night for the Jordan quarterback. And he couldn't do it. There wasn't nobody. There's only nobody than what he did.
Yeah.
Hit him in the hands.
Right, maybe in the wrong spot. 3rd down and 10. Oliver goes in motion. Pistol formation. Jordan drop back. Has him in across the middle. Oh, and tipped up. Great play by the middle linebacker.
But you know
Terrell
what?
County.
You know what? I think Jordan might have to go away from what they're good at doing, and that's throwing the ball, because both of those opportunities right there, he first dropped the pass, and if you throw it a little bit higher, that's still a first down. So it might have found something, because the running game, I don't think it's going to be it tonight against this Terrell County front four.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, Wright, just a sophomore as well, just put a little bit more touch on it. You got a man running open. You know, it's just a great play there by Ramarian Thomas, playing both sides of the ball and scored a touchdown there, making a big play on defense. Because if he would have caught that in that seam, he might have been able to split them safeties, and it would have been out of there.
Been running for a while.
Jordan set the punt. 2 men back deep for Terrell County. Pause in the action.
Delay a game on Jordan.
I didn't even see the flag.
Yeah, pushed him back another 5 yards. And this hurt when you don't have a great punt. I know we hadn't seen him punt yet, but and a high snap. Kick it out the back of the end zone. Kick it out the back of the end. Kick it out the back of the end zone. He stepped out.
And it's gonna be a safety. Boy, when it rains, it pours. Here at Otis Spencer with clear skies. Man, 2 points for Terrell County, 16-0, 24 seconds remaining here in the first quarter.
That could have been worse, though. You know, he could have tried to do something. They hit him and Fumps landed on it and got a touchdown. Still a two touchdown game.
Yeah.
And you got 2 extra points. I mean, going for 2. So not too bad. Now they got to kick the ball off and get a stop. They got to get a stop. They know who the big time running back is. They know who's been killing them. So go ahead.
Really, both of them.
Well, just go at the running backs. Ain't nobody else touch the ball. Hit them.
But I want people to understand that this game of football, Terrell County on the sideline doing jumping jacks. Guess they do jumping jacks every time they score. That's smooth. But I want people to understand the game of football and how important inches are. Now you think about you come out with that good return, you don't get a flag. Mm-hmm. You're out close to midfield. Mm-hmm. You come out and you hit that pass that you don't drop.
First down.
You know what I mean? It's small things like that Jordan has to get that winning mentality.
Yeah.
You know, and the smallest thing just could make them revert back into, you know, what they've been used to the past 5 years. Yeah. They're just going to take something with a spark. And off the safety, they kick off from the 20. Good kick down to the 30. Man drops it but picks it up. Trying to get to the sideline is number 3 for Terrell County as he is ran out of bounds by Jordan.
Well, we got the change of possessions on the field. Nissan of LaGrange Golden Pass Special is happening now. They'll buy your car even if you don't buy theirs. Stop by for a no-hassle appraisal. Visit NissanofLaGrange.com for more details. Proud sponsor of the fantastic Friday night high school football.
That was Powell on the return for Terrell County. Turns it for about 12 yards. Terrell County will start out pistol formation at their own 31.
Again.
On 36. And they go right off left side and maybe picks up a yard.
In the backfield, just got to tackle. You got to tackle. You got to hit.
Yeah, I mean, once you get up into this level of high school, you're not going to bring too many of these running backs down with arm tackles. You got to get your head across as they've been running through arm tackles all night. That's the end of the first quarter.
Hey, man, we got a break. We can keep going. We're going to take a break? Okay, we're going to take a break.
And that's the end of the first quarter. Terrell County up 16-0. You're listening to Fantastic Friday Night High School Football on AM 1340, FM 94.1, WOKS, and ESPN 95.7.
You're listening to the Fantastic Friday Night High School Football on AM 1340 WOKS, FM 94.1, and ESPN 95.7.
Are you stuck with a house you need to sell and sell fast? Whether you're facing foreclosure, dealing with a vacant property, going through a divorce, or stuck with an unwanted inheritance, Dispo for Cash is here to help. We pay cash for houses, no financing, no banks, and no delays, and we buy houses as is. That's no repairs, no cleaning, and no fees. You'll pay zero closing cost, no realtor commissions, and there are no hidden charges. You'll get a fair in-person offer from a local home buying expert based right here in Columbus, Georgia. No lowball phone offers, no banks, no delays, just cash in your hands in 30 days or less. If you need to sell quickly and stress-free, call Dispo for Cash now at 706-905-7200. That's 706-905-7200. Or visit dispoforcash.com. Dispo for Cash. We make selling your house easy.
Now, let's get back to the fantastic Friday Night High School Football on AM 1340 WOKS, FM 94.1, and ESPN 95.7.
Yes, sir, and we are back here at Otis Spencer Stadium. Start of the second quarter. Terrell County runs off the left side and picks up no gain as the Jordan defense trying to make a stand here on 3rd and 9. I am your favorite commentator's favorite commentator, Ant Merritt, alongside my OG, Mike Woods. Mike, what does Jordan have to do right here on this 3rd down?
Get a stop.
That's it.
You got to get a stop.
it ain't hard.
You got to get a stop. Ain't no rocket science to get a stop. You know, you know who fixing to get the ball. 25 fixing to get the ball.
Thomas, who has been gashing, really Thomas and Huckabee have been gashing this Jordan defense. 3rd and 9, and they still go ahead and hit in the backfield.
Yes, sir.
Oh, boy, you're talking about kissed him flat dead in the face mask.
Joseph Lee with a big tackle.
Oh, boy, and they showed the energy. Great play there by the nose guard of Jordan. And they've been in the backfield literally every single play. I don't know what Terrell County has going on at the guard position, but I mean, Jordan in the inside are blowing it up. They just not making the tackles in the backfield. But that time they were able to, and you can see that gave that defense some energy.
A lot of energy. We got a timeout. Why we got a timeout? The Alabama Crimson Tide. Don't forget, ESPN 95.7 is the home for Alabama football. The Crimson Tide will play their home opener tomorrow, Saturday, September the 6th, on Saban Field at Bryant Denham Stadium versus Louisiana Monroe. Kickoff at 6:45. Catch all the action on ESPN 95.7 and Columbus Sports Radio. Hey man, we're gonna whoop them.
Y'all need.
We gonna whoop them. Now, y'all don't do a lot of talking because y'all played Baker Middle School last week. Y'all didn't play nobody last week. Now we played a good team. Don't be surprised. Let me say this: I'm not making excuses for Bama, but don't be surprised if Florida State be in the running in the ACC this year. So.
Oh yeah, ACC ain't too strong. We seen Clemson. They looked fairly well against LSU. Well, I love how that LSU defense looked though.
Yes.
That LSU defense was flying around the ball. Sunday night, man. Saturday night. Terrell County set the punt, man back deep. He's going to field it on the bounce. And takes a knee.
Had room. He had plenty of room. But I think he was just being safe. He didn't want nothing bad to happen. So, hey.
Man, listen.
Better safe than sorry.
Respectfully, because these are kids. You ain't won a game in 5 years. It ain't no. We ain't being safe. I need playmakers, and that's what it's gonna take. Yeah,
risk
like you have nothing to lose. I can remember Flowers. You could see the film when I was playing. I'd be catching punts inside the 10, which is a no. And you'll see him on the sideline losing his mind. But now when I'm coming out the back door, crossing the 50, he no. Oh, Merritt, go. But you need those type players, just to believe in an inside handoff. And that might have been the best carry of the day for Jordan as he picks up 5 yards. Was Antonio Oliver. And like I said, we're seeing a lot of 10th graders. Oliver, running back, 10th grader. Quarterback, 10th grader. So they're going to have to try to find a rhythm. 2nd down and 5. Inside handoff. Crawford bangs his way down. It's going to be a first down for Jordan.
I think that's the first down of the game for him.
And it is, and Jamar Crocker is slow to get up. And that is not what you want to see. It looked like he was just rolled up. Hopefully, trainers out there immediately.
Well, we got a break in the action. Become a part of fantastic Friday night high school football. Broadcast partners, secure your sponsorship today. Call the lovely Miss Angela Verdejo at 706-507-7276. You saw her on the camera.
Yeah.
At the midweek hustle. Hey, look, give her a call, man. We loading up. We loading up for sponsors. We got some more room on the bandwagon.
Absolutely.
On the bus. All you got to do is call Miss Angela Verdejo at 706-507-7276. Become a proud sponsor. Fantastic Friday night high school football.
And right up the middle, picks up maybe a yard for Jordan. Crawford on the bench getting that ankle looked at. And handoff going to the right side. Antonio Oliver dragged down. Picks up. Able to pick up positive yards. Picked up about 2 yards. Third and about a long 6. Right now for Jordan. So now they're in Terrell County territory. I think if you can pick up half of, now you're talking about you're in 4-down territory.
You got to go for it.
You
got to go for it. Like you said, now you're going back to what you just said earlier. I don't want to keep saying they ain't won, but they ain't won a game in 5 years, man.
Yeah.
You got to start gambling. I would go back to the past. It wasn't the fact that the play didn't work, they just didn't execute.
And a whistle.
Offsides
on Terrell County. So that definitely makes the 3rd down more manageable. It's going to be a 5-yard penalty.
And I promise you it's 2-down territory.
Yeah, absolutely. Out across Terrell County's 45-yard line. So you're looking at 3rd and 1. I mean, right here, you just got to buckle down and see exactly. And they fumble the ball on the ground. Ball on the ground. Terrell County single. They have it, and they do. Wow. Jordan looked like they had a positivity going. Gets out across midfield. 3rd and 1. The opportunity to keep the chains moving. And they bobbled the quarterback, running back exchange.
Now, I did watch some of that against Chatco, and they looked like they had a lot of problems with the handoffs. And I thought they would have cleaned some of that up this week. But this is some of the problems that they had that gave Chatco short field of game last week. And it seemed like they're doing the exact same thing with Terrell County.
16-0. Handoff up the middle. 8:02 in the second quarter. And a strong 4-yard run.
Javon Carson for Jordan on the tackle.
And boy, and they are just mashing that Jordan offensive line right now.
Yeah, exactly. I think you got to put more men up there that they can block. Got to put more men up there that can block. Got 3rd and short in the game. 7:30 left. Force them to throw the ball. Contain the outside. Have Terrell County thrown the ball yet?
They haven't had to.
So this is what I'm saying. I'm bringing these I'm walking these linebackers up because your interior line needs help.
Yeah,
3 and 4 yards back, they're too deep. I'm gapping in, putting everybody in the gap, and I'm going at them.
3rd down and 1. Handoff to the second man through. It's going to be close to a first down. It's going to depend on the spot. And no, he does not get it. It's going to be 4th down, less than 1 to go for Terrell County. Can Jordan get a stop right here? Terrell County is in red jacket territory. Shout out to my young boy Demetrius Bland, man, tuned in. Hopefully we fix that scope. Everybody tuned in on the live, man. We appreciate y'all. Aaron Scott Sr., what's going on? He said again on the turnover. What's up, my boy? You talking about more turnovers than a bakery. And offsides on the Jordan defense on the hard count. And they're anxious. That you can tell, man, they have done more jumping than a trampoline park right here in this first half. This is Jordan defense.
Well, I'll tell you what, they need to go to the sandbox and get stuck in the sand or something. All this jumping.
They're not waiting even on the change to move. Right up the middle, number 4, stiff on the man. Drag that ball on the ground. Ball on the ground.
They get it.
A strong run by Travion Huckabee. Dragging a man and stiff arming at the same time. But they were moving so quick. I mean, the chains weren't even set yet. So I know that Jordan defense wasn't set. But they took advantage of it. Picks up a big game. Jordan able to knock the ball out. But that's why you have to pursue to that ball. If you have 11 men rallying to that ball, anytime that ball come out, it should be nothing but maroon jerseys around it.
And that could have been huge if they had on that big run, they could have recovered that fumble.
And that tells you the hustle with Terrell County. That was offensive lineman.
Exactly.
15 yards down the field, recovering a fumble. Clock is running. 6 minutes remaining. Handoff to the up man, but it is a flag on the play. We're going to check the laundry. Encroachment on the Jordan defense. 5-yard penalty. 1st down and 5. Man, this first half has been riddled with flags everywhere.
It's the 3rd game in the season. You know, you want some of that to stop.
Inside handoff, and they're just pushing the pile. Second picks up about 2 yards. It'll be 2nd and 3. And Terrell County, I mean, they got them big line. Matter of fact, their linemen not even big, but they're bigger than Jordan. Yeah, you know.
Exactly.
So I mean, they're just trying to get 2-3 yards in a cloud of dust.
That's all you need.
Yeah.
That's all you need. Even though that wasn't one of their biggest run, but look what you got. You got 2nd and 3.
Yeah. I mean, and they've been gashing the defense all night. But it's just been missed tackles. Hand up to the up man. Ramarian Thomas dragging a man as he has on his shirt. Thomas still on his feet. Pumping his way inside the 5-yard line down to the 4. I wonder what kind of weight room facility Terrell County got down there. Now, Coach Mack told us Jordan got that brand new weight room. You know. Deke said they got cows down there.
You know what? One thing about it, Deke, I'm telling you, they have that old-fashioned stuff down there. The
iron weights.
Tell you.
Ain't nothing cute about it. And I mean, and they're showing that they in that weight room. They're dragging. I'm talking about multiple tacklers of their Jordan defense.
Football is usually not one of their better sports, but when you come down to basketball and all that stuff there, man, they usually put some dogs on the floor, both on the men and women's side, and then track. But you can tell they got some athletes.
Yeah, absolutely. Second down, no gain. Maybe picked up half a yard. Second down inside the 5. Second to go, Terrell County. Inside handoff to number 4.
Touchdown.
Quintravion Huckabee into the chicken box for the second time tonight. And that's going to up the scope. 16
No.
to 22. Yeah, 22.
22.
0. 4:18 remaining.
The scoreboard people are taking too long to put it up on the board.
And they're going to come out. They're going to go for 2. Mike, I don't want to jinx it. You think we bad luck?
I'm telling you.
We ain't had a close game yet. And you think about the state championship game. It wasn't close.
It wasn't close.
Playoff game.
Well, I tell you what, last year that Spencer Carver game got to be close. It was a close game.
That was week 2.
Week 2, yeah. No, after week 2, it was over with. And that goes back to what we were talking about with Coach Mack. You know, some of these kids would go to other schools and not have to sit. We might get some better games, but we got a good game next week. I think Northside versus supposed to be a good game next week. Northside versus Carver, but
what Northside 4-way?
Yeah, 4-way.
So that we talked about that earlier in the week.
Got the 2-point conversion. Extra
point is good. 2-point conversion good. 24-0. We're going to take a quick break. We're going to come back. We'll talk about the classification. 24-0. 3:33 remaining here in the second quarter. Terrell County is up. You're listening to Fantastic Friday Night High School Football on AM 1340, FM 94.1, WOKS, and ESPN 95.7.
You're listening to the Fantastic Friday Night High School Football on AM 1340, WOKS, FM 94.1, and ESPN 95.7.
It's football season in the Valley, and there's only one stop you need before kickoff. Foodland Grocery, now open at 4231 Macon Road in Columbus. Whether you're cheering under the Friday night lights or hosting the ultimate tailgate, Foodland is your home team one-stop shop for game day favorites. And just in time for Labor Day, check out these unbeatable deals. Boneless ribeyes, just $7.99 a pound. Country-style pork ribs, $2.49 per pound. Chicken leg quarters, only 69 cents a pound. Foodland isn't just new in town. We've been Southern strong since 1967, a third-generation family-owned store, bringing you fresh meats, local produce, and prices that won't sack your wallet. So before the whistle blows, head to Foodland at 4231 Macon Road and stock up for the win. View weekly savings and coupons now at foodlandgrocery.com. Foodland, shop local, shop Foodland.
Now, let's get back to the fantastic Friday Night High School Football on AM 1340 WOKS, FM 94.1, and ESPN 95.7.
Yes, sir, and we are back here at Otis Spencer Stadium. I am your favorite commentator's favorite commentator, Ant Merritt, alongside my OG Mike Woods. If you're just tuning back in, Jordan received the kickoff. Decent return out across the 45-yard line as Jordan comes out in the gun. 2 receivers to the bottom of the formation. Offset back. 0 goes in motion. Speed sweep handoff. Looking for run room. Oh, boy, he bounces off a tackle. Staying outside, still on his feet. Get dragged down right at about midfield. Gets over into Terrell County territory. And a good run on first down by Jordan.
That's what he need. I'm looking over here. I see the ref picking up a flag. That's what I was looking at while you was talking. But he dropped his flag. Just dropped out.
Yeah, that was. Hopefully, he just got a hole in his pocket.
Yeah, I was wondering what was that flag coming from.
They got to get some britches. Here we go. Handoff. Bounces outside, looking for a little running room. Trying to outrun a man, and no, he cannot. Drag down. Good pickup there by Oliver. A long 2-yard run on second down.
Yeah, and if Jersey can get something going, you see a lot of the Terrell County guys playing on both sides of the ball as well.
Yeah.
You can hopefully it can balance out a little bit, because right now it's one-sided.
And Terrell County, I had no idea their linebackers were that fast. Cause they sideline to sideline, right up the middle. Crawford back in, and he hits that hole with a sense of urgency, picks up a first down for Jordan. We seen Jamar Crocker go out the previous drive, like an ankle injury. They taped him up, and he's back in, and he's their most explosive offensive player, man. Coach Mack raved about him on Wednesday's show.
Yeah. Don't forget at halftime, y'all. Listen to halftime to win Zelmo's gas card. Good for a one fill-up to $75. Good luck, and thank you for listening to Fantastic Friday Night High School Football, AM 1340, FM 94.1 WOKS, and ESPN 95.7. Caller number 40. As usual, caller number 40. So you got about 2 minutes and 2 seconds left before the halftime to be caller number 40. You know, we all need that gas.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm going to have somebody call for me. And that 75 will do me wonders in that round. Going back with the speed sweep, 0. Oh, boy, he is scooped. I'm talking about Rick Steiner, scooped up and dropped by the DN of Terrell County.
Kavion Stevens, number 52, on the tackle.
They asking about next week what will be, and we started talking about it before the break. Next week, game of the week is Northside taking on Carver at Connect Stadium. 4A versus 2A. That's been a lot of the talk. Do classifications really matter? And we had a good debate Wednesday on the midweek hustle live at Foodland. So I think it just depend on that top tier school, would it matter? But I don't see nobody touching Carver the way it's been looking the first 3 weeks. They have a bye week this week, so they're finna come out fresh.
Yeah, it's size wise. Northside has some size that can kind of hold their own, but athletes wise, man, I can tell you this. Secret breaking news. Northside got an exchange student quarterback. Just came in.
Oh.
And he can spin it. I don't know whether or not he's going to be able to play this soon. I think they said it was 5 days before he can get in pass. But I got a chance to watch him, see him on the sideline just throwing the ball, man. And that gives their quarterback, which is their starting DB, a chance to move back to his normal position, not playing both ways. So, again, I don't know whether or not he's going to be ready for that game. I think it'll be great for him. It'll be a good thing for them to be able to have that arsenal, be able to throw the ball.
Right.
But, again, don't forget about halftime. Halftime is right around the corner, 104 left. Listen at halftime to win Zelmo's gas card. Good for one fill-up to $75. Be caller number 40. Caller number 40. And we'll be waiting on you. Deep. Going to tap us and tell us who's a winner for us.
Now, real quick, jumping back to that Northside game, you say you can spin. Now Northside, they run the wing T. That's what they've been running because that's what the personnel fits that offense. So now you talking about are you gonna try to implement a new offense, or do you let him throw? You know what I'm saying?
One thing about Coach O, he said that he adjusts his offense according to the talent and the skill set he had.
Right.
Wakefield is not his quarterback. He's been a DB for 2 years.
A good DB too.
Yeah, and so
great athlete.
He just had to force to move him over there, and he's been doing a great job. But I saw him; he was excited about the kid coming in. So hopefully, he'll be able to get into the pass and learn something and be some kind of a threat.
They get it off, 4th down and a country mile to go, and a muff on the punt. But Terrell County picks it up, trying to get to the outside as number 1 runs through a man, and boy, that could have been disastrous. And it could have been beneficial for Terrell County as he fields the punt. 46 seconds remaining here in the first half. Man, shout out my dog, Kadero Lockhart, tuned in. One of the good little league coaches, man, here in this city. He said, man, just run the ball. Run the ball like you want to be there. And those are the type of people that you need if you're going to bring in community coaches, man. He's been entrenched in this community. I'm talking about for years. So if you want to get certain players, you got to bring some of these community coaches on, because those are the ones that have been touching these kids. You're talking about from 6U, 7U, on up until on up until now. Man, so shout out to him tuning in, man. Guy knows football, knows these kids, man, and just I respect anybody, man, who takes the time out and does what they do for this community. Handoff, hit in the backfield, dragged down for a loss. 35 seconds. I don't think Terrell County is going to try to score before the half. Well, maybe they will, because they just took a timeout, it looks like. No, they didn't. They're going to let the clock run.
Yeah, well, you got fantastic Friday night high school football brought to you by Columbus Creative Printing and more. Churches, school, coaches, and team moms. Don't wait. Blend in with your team today. Call Columbus Creative Printing and more. 706-505-1706 or visit 1112 MLK Boulevard.
And Terrell County is going to take it into the half, 24-0 here at Otis Spencer Stadium. Well, they're going to go into the half. Caller number 40, Mike, what we got?
Caller number 40, we're going to win a fill-up. So one fill-up up to $75. Gas card. You need to be the caller number 40.
Now, if you got a diesel, but that 75 ain't finna fill you up. I'm going to tell you right now. Don't say we gave y'all false information. Because if you got a truck like mine, boy, 75, it's a little sip. It's a little guzzle.
Again, I'm telling you, man, it ain't much.
All right, and we're going to take a break. We'll come back with some halftime analysis. 24-0, Terrell County up over Jordan as Jordan's homecoming court is getting ready to come on. You're listening to Fantastic Friday Night High School Football on AM 1340, FM 94.1, WOKS, and ESPN 95.7.
You're listening to the Fantastic Friday Night High School Football on AM 1340, WOKS, FM 94.1, and ESPN 95.7.
The Halftime Report, proudly sponsored by Dale's Foods.
Dispo for Cash, a proud supporter of our local high school football teams. Need to sell your house fast? Call 706-905-7200 or visit dispoforcash.com today.
The Halftime Report is being sponsored by Scania's Funeral Home.
Nothing beats Southern hospitality like Friday Night Football. Foodland Grocery is your home team one-stop shop for tailgate favorites and game day meals. Shop local. Shop Foodland.
Now, let's get back to the Fantastic Friday Night High School Football on AM 1340 WOKS, FM 94.1, and ESPN 95.7.
Yes, sir, and we are back here at halftime as Jordan homecoming court is getting ready to come onto the field where somebody is going to be crowned. 24-0, Terrell County is up at the half. Man, Wednesday, Mike, we was able to be live on location at one of the newer sponsors, Foodland. Dope little energy, man, dope vibe. We got to sit in, and we got to sit down with head coach, Coach Mack, for with Jordan High School. You know, so if you missed the episode, we're going to run it back. Stay tuned right here. We'll be back before the half is out. Break down a little bit halftime talk about next week, as well as talk about what Jordan has to do in the second half if they want to make any kind of comeback.
Exactly. They got to get the ball up, too. They got to get a stop first of all.
Yeah. Man, here's the interview at Foodland Live with Coach Mack. I am your favorite commentator, Ant Merritt, alongside my OG Mike Wood. You're listening to Fantastic Friday Night High School Football on AM 1340, FM 94.1, WOKS, and ESPN 95.7.
We also have Coach Mack Daniels, the head football coach at Jordan.
Definitely looking forward to talking to Coach Mack from Jordan, man. Just him, even off air, the energy that he brought in, and you can tell he's super excited about his football team. Homecoming this week for him with Terrell County, so we're gonna dive into it, let him talk a little bit, just explain, what they have going on over at Jordan High. Well, we're here to midweek hustle at Foodland, live on location, talking high school football. We'll be right back with our first guest. Yes, sir, man, and we are back here with the midweek hustle, live on location at one of our newest sponsors, Foodland. I am your favorite commentator, Ant Merritt, alongside my OG Mike Woodman, and we are here with a very, very special guest. Come to find out, born in the same hometown as me, man, Shreveport, Louisiana, head coach of the Jordan football team, Coach Mack. Coach Mack, man, we appreciate you taking time out your day, coming over, man, joining us and just talking football with us.
Hey, man, I appreciate y'all having me, man. this platform y'all got is amazing, man. What y'all doing for community, for the players, for the students, for the parents, it's good, man. Keep it up, keep it going.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it.
Got homecoming coming up this week.
Homecoming, big
Terrell
week.
County.
Yep.
Hey, listen, nobody in the city playing but y'all.
That's it.
So we sending a message out. Y'all come out and support Jordan High School for this. You ain't got nothing else to do Friday night. Come on out and watch these guys play. But Coach, what do you expect from your team Friday night? You know, you got homecoming week. I know there's a lot of distractions going on, but you talked about being a young team. What do you expect for and what do you want to see from your team this week?
I think you said a lot when you said the word distraction. So this homecoming, huge. A lot of pressure the players put on yourself, man. It's no secret Jordan hadn't won a football game in 5 years. So everything. I mean, I've been talking to him about the process, and people use it as a cliche. All right, but it's a process of winning. There's a lot that goes into winning a football game. We played well last week, but we didn't play well enough to win a football game. And so what I expect this week, I expect my football team to play hard. I expect them to come back and get better. I mean, it's progression over perfection. And so they're going to come out, they're going to compete well. We expect a good show.
How is your coaching style to keep them kids motivated? Because it's not like it's just like the game last week, Chat, it wasn't out of hand, 46-21. So what is it week by week that you're instilling into these kids to, you know what I'm saying, just to keep going?
So I tell you what, it's hard, and I'll be lying to you. I wouldn't be truthful if I go out and say it's easy.
Yeah.
But it's hard, man. My coaching style with the coaches, I mean, we be consistent with the players every single day. You look at the majority of my coaching staff, we have coaches in the building, so we build a relationship with the players. We see them all day at school. We see them at the school. We try to reach out to parents and reach as many parents as possible and just be consistent with them. Show them we believe in them. And things that this program has been through, it does a lot. Where it's on psychological right here. Yeah. So when the first sign of adversity comes, man, you got to be able to coach them through that. Let them know, man, adversity is going to happen, but, it's not the end of the world, man. How can we overcome this?
That's life, and that's a good message for these kids to learn. Coach, with all that being said, how being a young program, not having a whole lot of kids come out there, what is your message to the parents that have kids that live in the Jordan, how you said Jordan, I said Jordan district, school district? What would you send? What kind of message would you send to them about the facilities and what the high school have going on at Jordan High School?
All right, so I'll tell you this right here. As a parent, my son graduated from Columbus High School a couple years ago, right? And when I interviewed and I started teaching at Jordan, I was walking around with the principal, Mr. Ron Hess, and I walked around like, man, why don't I know what this school offers? And I'm talking about athletics. I'm talking about academics. All right, so just by going to Jordan, being a Jordan student, you have a built-in option in life. You have a head start in life with all the certifications we offer at Jordan. It's a huge misconception out there that we don't have the resources. You can't come to Jordan and be successful. I mean, that's not true. That's absolutely not true, and we see it every single day. You talk about the resources. We have a nice practice football field. We have one of the nicer gyms here in Columbus. We just got a brand new renovated weight room right there.
That's huge.
You look at our baseball complex and our softball complex. All right, so I mean, we're not struggling as far as resources, but we're struggling on the most valuable resource out there, and that's the student.
Yes,
that's the student.
Yeah.
And that's being caused by the misconception about it's a dangerous school. The academics is not there. No, I mean, that's 100% false.
What do you feel like you could do personally to defeat that stigma, or to even get that message out there? Or, I mean, it ain't no secret, you know what I'm saying? People recruit here in Columbus, you know what I'm saying? So
exactly.
How do you feel like your method that you would have to be able to bring those kids in or get those parents in?
So I started at the middle school level. I'm not from Columbus. I'm from, like we talked about, I'm born and raised in Louisiana. I moved here about 5 years ago, right? So been building relationships with middle school coaches, middle school programs, getting in those middle schools so they can know me, so they can trust me, building relationships with the youth programs. Like, hey, come and look at our football practice. Look at how we do business. And I invite parents. I don't have closed practices. I want you to come and see that you have you have men that's gonna show growth. That's gonna push your kids to grow in the right direction, grow as men. because it's life after football. That ball's gonna stop bouncing one day.
Oh yeah, man, absolutely.
I think the biggest thing with parents, and you talked about it, and I led to that, is the education part of it. We have so many single parents, single moms, and it's easy for them to be persuaded one way or another when they don't know the difference. And I think that's Ant hit on a great point. How do you get out there? You got a great new citywide AD, Kendall Mills. Shout out, that's my guy. I think Kendall Mills is going to do a great job as a new citywide AD. I think it's big, man, there's a lot of talent going around that you continue to pour in, and like I said, send that message to these parents, because you seem like y'all got a lot going on up there at Jordan High School.
And another way, I coach 3 sports in Jordan. I coach football, wrestling, and track.
Okay.
And so if I was talking to your kid or anybody's kid, I would say, hey, look, this is an opportunity for your kid to be a multi-sport athlete. We share athletes there. We give you opportunities to do multiple sports there. And we're really successful in those other sports as well. On offense, so we got Jamar Crocker. He's a senior. On defense, we have a team. We have a very aggressive defense. So I can list a number of players. You got Javon Carson. You got Jameer Crumley. You got Michael Light. You got Mr. Booker. You got Ray DuPont. So we got some headhunters out there on defense for you.
Man, we appreciate you taking the time out, Coach. Man, and good luck Friday night.
I appreciate y'all having me.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, brother.
Yeah.
Man, Coach Mack, Jordan head coach, right here at the Midweek Hustle at Food Land. Man, we'll be right back.
You're listening to the fantastic Friday Night High School Football on AM 1340 WOKS, FM 94.1, and ESPN 95.7.
Are you stuck with a house you need to sell and sell fast? Whether you're facing foreclosure, dealing with a vacant property, going through a divorce, or stuck with an unwanted inheritance, Dispo for Cash is here to help. We pay cash for houses, no financing, no banks, and no delays, and we buy houses as is. That's no repairs, no cleaning, and no fees. You'll pay 0 closing costs, no realtor commissions, and there are no hidden charges. You'll get a fair in-person offer from a local home buying expert based right here in Columbus, Georgia. No lowball phone offers, no banks, no delays, just cash in your hands in 30 days or less. If you need to sell quickly and stress-free, call Dispo for Cash now at 706-905-7200. That's 706-905-7200. Or visit dispoforcash.com. Dispo for Cash. We make selling your house easy.
It's football season in the Valley, and there's only one stop you need before kickoff. Foodland Grocery, now open at 4231 Macon Road in Columbus. Whether you're cheering under the Friday night lights or hosting the ultimate tailgate, Foodland is your home team one-stop shop for game day favorites. And just in time for Labor Day, check out these unbeatable deals. Boneless ribeyes, just $7.99 a pound. Country-style pork ribs, $2.49 per pound. Chicken leg quarters, only 69 cents a pound. Foodland isn't just new in town. We've been Southern strong since 1967, a third-generation family-owned store, bringing you fresh meats, local produce, and prices that won't sack your wallet. So before the whistle blows, head to Foodland at 4231 Macon Road and stock up for the win. View weekly savings and coupons now at foodlandgrocery.com. Foodland, shop local, shop Foodland.
Scania's Funeral Home has served Columbus, Phoenix City, and surrounding areas for 109 years. As the oldest African-American business in the city, Scania's Funeral Home prides itself on providing quality service to each family they represent. Scania's Funeral Home offers pre-planning and pre-funding for all ages, regardless of health. Scania's Funeral Home is located downtown Columbus, Georgia, serving with care and compassion since 1916. Attention all ESPN and AM 1340, FM 94.1, WOKS Heritage listeners. Added for your taste buds, oxtails, and meatloaf on Thursday at Dale's. Whether you're tuned in for the play-by-play or just listening for your favorite high school player name to be called, we invite you to join us at Dale's Food, 3466 University Avenue, for a taste of home that's simply unforgettable. Dale's Foods, 3466 University Avenue.
Now, let's get back to the fantastic Friday Night High School Football on AM 1340 WOKS, FM 94.1, and ESPN 95.7.
Yes, sir. And we are back here at Otis Spencer Stadium, still at the half. Where Terrell County is up 24-0. Still looking for caller number 40. I am your favorite commentator's favorite commentator, Ant Merritt, alongside my OG, Mike Wood. Mike, what do we need to see in this second half for Jordan to even make a run?
Again, they got to come out. They're kicking the ball off to Terrell County, and they hadn't been able to stop him. But they need to stop, because if they don't stop him, this homecoming court going to escort them nice dresses and suits on out the gate and go home. If they don't give these fans something to stick around for. So the first thing they got to do is come out and get a defense to stop. The defense has to establish themselves and get a stop. They had a couple of good plays in the first half, but they gave up the jump outsides and they give it a short yard to gain. And the backs, I tell you what, those two backs from Terrell County has been pretty good tonight.
Yeah, I mean, looking down, they had a good turnout here in this first half. So, hopefully the crowd will stay and try to cheer Jordan on. And you spoke on it. It's been the smallest things that has been detrimental to Jordan. I mean, on offense and the defensive side of the ball. I mean, they have a positive play. They had the good return, brought back, hit an open receiver, hit him right in his hands, dropped. So it's just small things like that is going to take Jordan to get back in this game and build confidence.
I tell you what, they did one thing they did, they had a great job. The homecoming court was nice. It was great. Yeah. The band played well. Hopefully they can come out of this locker room, like you said, man, and just give these fans something to hang around for, give them a little bit of excitement. For senior year, you want something, you want to remember, some special moments. Right. Whether or not they go on to win any game, but just to be able to get this first game or get a first game, 24-0 ain't a whole lot. I mean, it's tough when you don't pass the ball. I saw them throw the ball twice during the 3 times during the first half, and it wasn't bad play calling. Just I think he's going to have to get away from that pass. And you say the run to keep him honest. I think he's going to have to throw the ball to get that defense, the front four, to back off a little bit. Yeah.
I mean, the pass was open because they crowded the box. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? If you want to run now, it's normally how it's been over the years. It's been reversed. You know what I'm saying? You want to run the ball to set up the pass, but if they cloud in that box, they have no respect for your pass game. So now you want to pass the ball to set up the run, but it's going to take successful completions to make them respect your pass game.
Can't be like C.D. Lamb dropping all them passes like they did tonight. Yeah. Hey, again, 706-576-3666. Call the number 40. We're still waiting on caller number 40 for a fill-up, $75. Gonna get your car filled up. You go to the right. You go to Walmart.
Yeah.
$2.69 or something like that. You can get it filled up.
Or if you got the right car, Honda.
Yeah. Elantra.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kia.
Yeah,
man. Hey,
that's small Nissan or something like that.
You may even have a little chain left over. You can put the little $10 in there.
What about that truck?
Oh no, but it ain't gonna do nothing. It's just gonna flirt with the gas hand a little bit. It's just gonna tickle her just a little bit.
But I tell you what, free is good.
Oh yeah, I'm not complaining.
$75 free fill up. It'll fill up most cars. So if you get a chance to, you need to go ahead and tune in. Make that phone call. We're still waiting on caller number 40. 706-576-3666. We call the number 40. Deep on standby. Deep on standby.
In about just under 3.5 minutes remaining into the half. We give them a 2-minute window.
We talked about, I think we got cut off when we was talking about next week's game.
Yeah.
Carver versus Northside.
Yeah.
And
4A versus 2A.
I mean, again, we're going to talk about that Carver versus Northside, but we're going to keep it rolling about that Central versus Carver. Every chance we get for next year. I mean, I know it's next year, but people start doing their schedules a whole year in advance.
Yeah.
So again, all y'all alumni for both schools, put that pressure on y'all schools, y'all principals, y'all ADs, y'all football coaches. We want to see Central versus Carver next year. It needs to be a classic.
I know Carver wants it. I know for a fact, without a shadow of a doubt, Carver Tigers want that game. I don't know if Central has that same urgency, but if you got a team as good as Carver who possibly, very, very possibly could go back-to-back.
Yep, and if they do, and I'm telling you, if Carver wins it this year, it can't be no bigger than when they're playing against somebody. You're talking about a two-time state champs right across the water from you. You don't have to go to Florida and play against some of those teams. You could come right across the water, and Carver will be loaded with Power 5 kids on that team next year. So it ain't like you playing a regular 2A team.
Man, listen, just sitting here talking about this and the possibility, like the hair on my arms are standing up because you're talking about Central's young right now. So especially if Central somehow don't win state this year, Carver win state, man. Or if because Central they have the talent. If they win state, now you talking about 7A Alabama state champ versus Georgia 2A state champ, when it's nothing but a body of water, a dirty river separating the two.
That's it.
Depending on which way you go, you're talking about less than 20 miles.
And you know they're gonna want to do it at Memorial Stadium. Man, you talking about tailgating, you talking about merchandise selling. You know, you make it a classic, and both schools. I can tell you this, and I'm gonna say this to all the Carver fans that are listening. I'm challenging you for next week, and starting next week. Your side of the stadium need to be packed. There's too much talent on that side, on that team, on that sideline for your stadium not. Jordan right now probably have just as many fans at their game. They ain't won a game in 5 years.
You ain't lying.
And they have just as many fans at their game tonight than Carver do. And I'm just.
And it is not even exaggerating. I think Carver fans a lot of sports. Boy, you done took the word right out my mouth, boy.
I hope they listen.
I'm challenging you. You got a great matchup next week at Connect Stadium, Northside versus Carver. I'm challenging y'all the same way I challenge y'all playoff game because it did the city and them kids a disservice, and you know how I felt about it. It made me mad. I was disappointed because when Carver made that deep playoff run, I mean, it was wasn't nobody else
playing
past the first or second round.
That's it.
It wasn't no reason. I understand. Oh God, man, it was cold. Man, you run into the club. You run right here to the Legion when it's cold. Yes, that ain't got nothing to do with nothing.
Have me taking me 25 minutes to get through the traffic over here.
So, man. So, man, I'm challenging even the rest of the year. Don't
try
to jump on.
That's my thing. That's my thing. You go over across that water.
Man, they shutting it down.
Look, man, Central Stadium is packed no matter who they play. Yeah. Every night. We got a winner chicken dinner.
Yes, sir.
I hope this ain't the Sandra Williams I know. Sandra Williams. Well, I take it back. I hope it is the Sandra Williams I know. Sandra Williams is the winner. Sandra Williams is the winner. If you're the Sandra Williams that went to school with me at Columbus High School, hit Mr. Ant Merritt on his live, because he's on his live. Let me know that he is you. But Sandra Williams, come Monday. We ain't on holiday this time. Nope. Come to Monday.
Full work week.
9 o'clock. No, I'll say 10. Say 10. Giving people a chance to get in the door. 10 o'clock. 9 o'clock. Be that 9 o'clock to get that $75 fill up.
Yeah.
Your gas.
Congratulations,
Sandra Williams.
Yeah. But yeah, man, like it's a game that must happen. I mean, just for the city. That is a game that they need. And you're talking about the profit of both.
Man,
schools.
Come on.
Think about the college coaches.
Hey, college coaches on the sideline. And I'm saying this.
I don't care what stadium you play in.
It has a chance to be just as good and better than any of the classics that we have on the college level. Yeah. Fort Valley, Albany State, Tuskegee, Morehouse. Because I know across that water going to come.
Oh, yeah.
Them people across that water going to come.
No matter where it's at.
They going to come. Travel. And listen, man, you go up to Central, they going to have a line of folks outside the gate because they couldn't get in.
Yeah.
You know, so again, man, that's every week over there at Garrett Stadium. They're going to have they're going to talk. They're going to say whatever they want to say, but they're going to be there to support them Red Devils.
Right. And it's not a slight. It's not a slight on any of the fans that have been supporting Carver. That's been down with them. We see y'all. You know what I'm saying? You know, when we come into the stadium and y'all speak or see us out, you know, I know a whole lot of y'all ODH people, and y'all, you know, y'all rep the way y'all rep. It's respected, but you got to get them other ones that post, because it ain't no way.
Hey, them bandwagons jump.
Yeah, man. It ain't
that's
way.
What I'm talking about. Those people want to jump on the bandwagon and talk about this and talk about that. And like we said last year, going into the state playoff, they couldn't get nobody to come out here and watch them play.
Yeah.
But then when they got made to the dome last year, you know, everybody want to get off.
Yeah.
I think they're just trying to get off work for
I mean, it probably was, you know what I'm saying? But, I mean, support these kids. Y'all want to keep these kids active, keep them out the streets. They need to know that you support them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like we do, like the normal fan base does. And even if you're not a fan of Carver, they play some good football.
Exactly.
Like, I mean, some good football at this high school level. I mean, they're young, got a 5-star kid, Tristan Givens.
Hey, you talking about one. Watts, I don't care. I know they don't rank him this early, but he's a 5-star.
He coming.
You got Trey Warren, lineman, You got Pritchard, the lineman. You got kids at 4 5 stars all across, man. And there's no way that we shouldn't have not seen that matchup in these two schools. And then, for people to say, well, nobody's going to have control over that Central High School football program to tell them what to do. Well, the city of Phoenix City, I'm from Phoenix City. Y'all talking about y'all need to make it work.
Put a little pressure on them. We're going to take a quick break as we are getting ready to return to the second half action where Terrell County is up 24-0. They will receive the second half kickoff. You're listening to Fantastic Friday Night High School Football on AM 1340, FM 94.1, WOKS, and ESPN 95.7.
You're listening to the Fantastic Friday Night High School Football on AM 1340, WOKS, FM 94.1, and ESPN 95.7.
Nothing beats Southern hospitality like Friday Night Football. Foodland Grocery is your home team one-stop shop for tailgate favorites and game day meals. Shop local. Shop Foodland.
Dispo for Cash, a proud supporter of our local high school football teams. Need to sell your house fast? Call 706-905-7200 or visit dispoforcash.com today.
The Halftime Report is being sponsored by Scania's Funeral Home. The Halftime Report, proudly sponsored by Dale's Foods.
Now, let's get back to the Fantastic Friday Night High School Football on AM 1340 WOKS, FM 94.1, and ESPN 95.7.
Yes, sir, man, and we are back here live, Otis Spencer Stadium, for the second half action where Terrell County is up 24-0 over the home Jordan Red Jackets. Homecoming is over with. Second half football is ready to play. Shout out Miss Sandra Williams for the winner chicken dinner. That's $75 gas card fill up. As we are set to kick off, Jordan will receive the second half kickoff. And it is off a low line drive kick. Fielded, bounced right in front of him at the 21-yard line. Has a little run room, looking for a seam. Trying to stretch him out. Has a little run room, trying to drag him, man. Jamar Crocker on a good return, close to the 40-yard line, where Jordan offense will take over.
Yeah, and I was wrong. I thought Jordan had to come out and kick it off, but this time they did receive the ball. So they need to get some points on the board.
Yeah,
they need to get some points so these people will stay in here in the stadium and watch this game. Because these kids, as an athlete, man, we vibe off energy.
Yeah.
From each other on the field, from the fans, the stand, the sideline, all that stuff come into play. And again, they got another penalty on the kickoff.
On a good kickoff return. So Jordan, hopefully they worked out any kinks they had at halftime. We are starting first play right here of the second half. 24-0. And they marked off the yard lines wrong. So they're going to back them up even further. Jordan had a chance to start out across their 40-yard line. 10-yard penalty from the spot to foul. That backs them up to their own 21-yard line. They come back out. Two-back set under center. And picks up no gain. 2nd and 10. They're going right back to the running game. Right. Still in the game. 2nd down 10. Jordan comes out. Under center once again. Dive to the fullback. Straight ahead. And tackled by about 4 or 5 Greenwaves.
Nah, man. You got to try something different. Right now, you're down. You're back deep in your territory. And they're coming. They're pinning their ears back coming now. You got to get those guys to bag off and see if those DBs are those DBs going to be disciplined. Because, again, when you start to seeing teams being one-dimensional, they start to pin their ears back and they're not respecting the pass at all. This is the time to catch them off guard with a good pass.
Yeah, absolutely. Because what you're doing hasn't worked. They come back with the rollout. Has a man across the middle again. This time makes the catch.
There you go.
And a first down. Jadavius Bell, the senior, catches that one. Coming all the way across the formation.
Exact same play last time that he dropped.
And he caught this one.
But that's what they got to do. I think they got to spread these guys out and just take a chance. You ain't got nothing to lose. Like
exactly. That's my thing. Just let it fly. White under center. Handoff. Crawford has a little run room. Runs through an arm tackle, dragging the man out across midfield. And the biggest play of the day for this Jordan offense, Jamar Crocker with a big pickup into Terrell County territory. That gives this crowd something to cheer about.
That's all they want. They want a little something to cheer about so they can help them out. But they got to do their job. Donovan Scott for Terrell County on the tackle.
Absolutely. Jordan comes out quick. Inside handoff. Man holds on to the foot. Boy, he might have saved a big gain. But there was number 7 for Terrell County, Caleb White.
And I think they run a lot of dives. You know, now it's time they might try to hit him. I think 9 is the fastest back. He's the one that could probably turn the corner. And I think you set him up with him hitting that. That's a timeout to save a penalty on Terrell County. Great
tempo right there by Jordan to catch Terrell County slipping with too many men on the field. Terrell County coach not risking it.
Hey, we got Nissan, the Nissan of LaGrange. The Golden Pass special is happening now. They'll buy your car even if you don't buy theirs. Stop by for no hassle appraisal. Visit NissanLaGrange.com for more details. Proud sponsor, fantastic Friday night high school football, and everybody jumping on the bandwagon, man. What's taking you so long? We waiting on you.
Yeah.
Give Miss Angela Verdejo a call, and I promise you, you'll be happy with you. Hey, like the old man used to say, R.C. Evans, you'll be glad you done it.
Much obliged.
Yeah. Hey, we hadn't talked about those Atlanta Falcons. Don't forget ESPN 95.7 is the home for the Atlanta Falcons. Listen to ESPN 95.7 for the 2005 season of your Atlanta Falcons. Their season opener is this Sunday versus September 7th at home versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Crocker goes right up the left side, picks up a first down. Yeah, man. I tell you what, it's always a good weekend for me if my Dogs win and my Falcons. You know, they got a division opponent out the gate Sunday, but luckily it's at the Benz. They at the crib.
Free concert. That's all you're going to do.
Hey, man, if you have not been to a Falcon game, listen to me. I don't know.
Oh, look at him. Look at Crocker. Look at him.
Dragon people.
Look at him.
Crocker.
Oh, he's still on his feet. That's
look
on the
at the
line. Push. There you go.
Push.
And he's not a big kid. He's not a big kid.
At all.
And look at the fans. Look at the crowd. They want to get behind.
Lights.
They want to get behind this team, man. 8:48 left. 24-0, Terrell County. And we got somebody down or on the field. The coach is out there. Timeout for an injured player.
Boy, hey, tough run by Crocker. And you seen, I mean, it was every white hat on the field was on his back. So we know Crocker uses that new weight room that Jordan has.
And again, it's not a big kid at all, but you can tell, you know, he was running with some smoke with that one right there.
Right. We're trying to see if that's him that is down or not. I mean, there was a lot of people jumping on that pile trying to get him down. I mean, and y'all have no idea. And that was Crocker. He's up on his own. Second time being down the field. He might just be tired. Because, I mean, he's shown to be a workhorse. Great run.
Pulling all that weight he just pulled.
Yeah.
That probably was just more of a tired.
Yeah.
Tired injury than anything else.
Yeah, absolutely. But, I mean, man, I have no idea what goes on at the bottom of them scrums, them piles. Boy, I tell you what. Jordan's going to take over. 1st and 10, first time inside the red zone.
4 downs. It's 4 down territory.
Absolutely. At the Terrell County 12-yard line.
I'm hitting with some misdirection stuff. Right now. They're pinning their ears back, still coming.
New back end, number 1, Jameer Crummy, in for Crocker. Picks up maybe a yard or two.
They're going with the first. If they fake the handoff and give it to the slot back, it's a touchdown.
Yeah.
He would have walked in the end zone that time.
And we haven't seen Wright keep the ball yet.
Yeah.
You know, so maybe they still have that bootleg set up. I mean, we've seen him keep it on the pass. Oliver bounces outside. Looking for running room. Boy, he is hauled down, ball down. But the whistle blows forward progress stops.
It'll be second down. They still can get a first down without scoring.
Yeah, first down at the 2-yard line. So we're going to see if Jordan can capitalize right here. Picks up about 3 yards. Going to be third and a long 6. A short 7 for Jordan. Can they get in? Handoff. Oliver trying to get outside and slung down. Corralled in the backfield by Terrell County. Number 22, Kamarion Thomas. I wonder if he's any relation to Ramarion Thomas.
Probably all of them.
Yeah, man. It's a lot of the same last name,
brothers.
First name rhyming.
Yeah. Fourth down, they're going for it.
They got to. Hopefully Jordan's going to put it in the air. Jordan under center. Right. Single receiver. Right rolls out. Has his man in the flat. Bounces off a tackler. Bounces outside but cannot get to the chicken box. Turnover on down. Terrell County being, but does not break. Defense stalls them out. And that's all you can ask for right there with that Terrell County defense. And I tell you, man, people take pride in shutouts.
Yeah.
I mean, they were still flying around the ball. You get down there. I mean, that defense bolted the neck. You know, we talked about it with that Carver Spencer game. Carver up 48-0, 49-0. And they took it personal. They were not trying to let Spencer score. And that's the same thing with Terrell County, right? Up 24-0.
We called it. We saw Carver sitting those starters back here,
Yeah.
and they did not want Spencer to score. But right here, I think, again, I'm spreading everybody out. I mean, time is up against you. That clock is becoming a big enemy now.
Yeah, it's ticking. 24-0. Hand off to the second man.
And you can't let them score here because you let them score again, the clock is going to run in the fourth quarter. So you need a stop, so you can keep the clock on your side.
High school. What's the score margin? Because I think the clock was running even before that play. That was first down.
No, it's 30. It's 30. I think it's 30 points.
Oh, okay.
The coaches have an opportunity in the third quarter. If you start the third quarter with 30-point lead, if I'm not mistaken, the coach who's down has an opportunity to say run the clock, like last week.
Yeah, boy, that second half, man, we might have two
Harris County. Don't hit me, surgical engineer. Don't hit me in the head. But yeah, they coach came out and said he didn't go to the team. He ran to the referee and said, look, run the clock.
Quarterback rolls out, has a man wide open. Hits his tight end, trying to outrun defenders. Down the sideline, pushed out of bounds. Big pickup, number 3, DeCedric Powell. A big pickup, getting out the shadow of their own goalpost into Jordan territory. Knocked down
number 20
at Jordan's 33-yard line, and just like that, the field has flipped. So you talking about Jordan getting down inside the red zone, inside the 10, inside the 5, couldn't punch it in, and Terrell County comes out with a play-action pass to Powell. Inside handoff, Thomas bounces outside, has running room, slips, run through an arm tackle, dragged down, but not before he is able to pick up another 14 to 15 yards on first down.
I tell you what, Terrell County has 2 good backs.
Yeah,
they got 2 good backs, and they not a deep team, don't have a lot of players, but they execute very well. I don't think they'll probably go 2-8 this year. they got. What region are they in? Do you know?
Nah, I don't know.
They got 2 good backs. I mean, the line has been doing a good job, and I know, Jordan's not a big team. They're outmanned in the trenches. But those you can tell talent no matter who they're playing against. Yeah. Both of those kids are pretty good backs. I
mean, in 2A, it may be a good sized team. Carver may just have us spoiled with their size, because Shaw 2A, they're not particularly big. We can see the size difference when they played Northside. Week 1. Spencer, they're a big 2A. In them trenches, they got good sized linemen. Yeah. So. But them linemen are hard to find. They're hard to come by.
Yeah,
good
man.
linemen at that.
We got any updates on any scores? Anybody got any updates on any scores? I know we had a couple teams that are playing that are out of town on the road this week.
Yeah. Central Smith Station, they got that.
Yeah. Anybody got some score updates?
In city. battle. Just last time I looked, Chargers were up 7-0 over the Chiefs. They're playing down in Brazil. You know. Inside handoff. Huckabee maybe picks up a yard.
One update. Central 21-6 first quarter over Smith Station. 21-6 in the first quarter.
You know, the starting quarterback for Central, Lil Coleman, Cam Coleman's little brother. You know, shouts out to him trying to lead that Central team back to a state championship. Seen Thompson come over, played Grayson last week. You know, so that was a battle of the two states. That ball, high ball.
Oh, they did not get a break on that one. That was 6.
Yeah, it was a scoop and score. Encroachment on the defense stops it. And that was a highly anticipated matchup with Grayson versus Thompson. And Grayson wound up winning 24-23.
Thompson quarterback, like he been there for 17 years.
Yeah, and he had, because he had to take over that the year they
He's an 8th grade.
as an 8th grader.
As an 8th grader.
Yeah.
He took over the year. That's the year, that first year they won it. Won the state as an 8th grader.
Did they win it that year?
Yeah, I think
that's the year they played in Auburn. I thought
that's the year they won it. Now he won it the 8th grade year. Did he win it? It might have been the following year he didn't win it.
I think I was talking noise about him being in 8th grade, Central not getting beat by 8th grade. I could be wrong. Somebody watching the chat, they could drop it. Man, up the middle, dragging tacklers close to the end zone. Flag on the play. And these are strong running backs for Terrell County.
Backs are big-time running backs again.
There'll be some real live cow tippers down there in Terrell County. We're going to check the flag. Personal foul, face mask on the defense.
Half distance to the goal.
Terrell County trying to punch it in right now. Huckabee looking for his third score of the game. Terrell County comes out in the gun. 2 receivers to the bottom of the formation. And they go Wildcat. Ball on the ground. Ball on the ground. Ball on the ground. Judge said they have it, and they do. Turnover on downs. The Jordan defense able to stand up in the paint.
Number 50 again. With
50 making plays for Jordan. Joseph Lee, the senior. Seen him make a couple stops in the backfield for a loss, and this time he recovers the fumble inside the 5-yard line.
It's dangerous territory right here for this.
You're talking about the bobble snaps, miscues on the handoffs, high punt on the punt. So they have to figure out something to get out of there. And he picks up maybe 2 yards. He tried to slip his way out the back door, but brought down by that backside defensive tackle for Terrell County.
I come back here and run that same drag because they're not expecting it.
Oh yeah, I think Terrell County. If I'm a defensive coordinator, your pass ain't really threatening. I'm sending the house.
Yes.
Now if you mess around and just beat me on a pass route, I'll take it. But you better protect them. Right under center. Split back in the backfield. Wing to the top of the formation.
He's changing the play.
You know, Auburn, they're like Peyton Manning. Bangs his way down. Tries to get out across the 5. Gets right to the 5-yard line.
Nowhere to go. Again, if you'd like to become a partner or be a sponsor, become a part of the fantastic Friday Night High School Football broadcast partners. Secure your sponsorship today with Miss Angela Verdejo. Call 706-507-7276.
Handoff coming to the near side, breaks the tackle. It's Oliver. And brought down while we got a quick break into action, man. Shout out my dog, Drip Laurent, tuned into the live. Give me the skulls. Macon County and Manchester tied 34-34, 3 minutes left in the second quarter. But they are in a shootout. And that's still first half action. And Spencer and Griffin were tied the last time he checked. So, man, y'all tune into the live, man. We appreciate y'all for the skulls update. Drip, man, appreciate you, my boy.
Yeah, man. Spencer need a big win. They gotten off to a rough start this year, so they need a win.
Yeah.
You know, but it's not a region game. You know, they still these games that they're losing, really, with the exception of the Carver game, don't too much go against them, but they need to get a win in and get those kids feeling good. Jim Ryder Loan Transportation is a proud supporter of high school football. Need a ride to work? Count on them for safe, affordable, and on-time transportation every day. Book now at jimrides.com or call 706-478-7188. And then Foodland, man, Foodland.
Yes,
Nothing
sir.
beats Southern hospitality like Friday night football. Foodland Grocery is your home team one-stop shop, tailgate, favorite, and game day meal. Shop local, shop Foodland. 4231 Macon Road.
They're going to run that steak special back. Billy said next week, doesn't it?
Yeah, you better get them Reese Cup. I know that.
Hey,
He said he going to get them Reese Cup. If you don't get them Reese Cup, I ain't going out there.
my favorite candy.
I walked around the whole store looking for some Reese Cup, man. I couldn't get them Reese Cup, man. Whole entire store, man. They had every candy bar that you ever could have created in the store but a Reese Cup. Mr. Terry, he promised he going to have it.
He did.
I'm going out there. I'm going out there Monday. I'm going to give him to Monday.
Family owned, family ran.
I'm gonna get out there on Facebook Live. He didn't do what he said he was gonna do, y'all.
Jordan set up the punt, deep in his own end zone. High snap, brings it down, but lands out of bounds. Another safety for that Terrell County defense. And boy, it's rough. A minute left here in the third quarter. Yeah, that clock running. Yeah.
But you know what? I tell you what. Again, it's probably the best thing could have happened because they got to kick it off now and then get a stop.
Yeah.
The clock is because if he fumbles the ball and they run it out and on the 1 yard line they got short, it's gonna show enough run. So you got 1 minute.
All right, we got 1 minute remaining in the third quarter. We're gonna take a quick break. You're listening to Fantastic Friday Night High School Football on AM 1340, FM 94.1, WOKS, and ESPN 95.7.
You're listening to the Fantastic Friday Night High School Football on AM 1340 WOKS, FM 94.1, and ESPN 95.7.
Scaniasville Home has served Columbus, Phoenix City, and surrounding areas for 109 years. As the oldest African-American business in the city, Scaniasville Home prides itself on providing quality service to each family they represent. Scaniasville Home offers pre-planning and pre-funding for all ages, regardless of health. Scaniasville Home is located downtown Columbus, Georgia, serving with care and compassion since 1916.
You're listening to the Fantastic Friday Night High School Football on AM 1340 WOKS, FM 94.1, and ESPN 95.7.
Yes, sir, and we are back right on time as Jordan kicks it off from the 20 after the safety. Angles it. Ball hits. That's a live ball. Terrell County jumps on it at their own 46-yard line.
Hey, but you know what? You just talked about something, that long run that Terrell County had, and they knocked the ball loose, dropped the ball loose, and Jordan players were not there. That ball was a live ball, like you said. It was like they were jogging to the ball. They had a ran down there. They could have gotten that and recovered the ball and had in good field position. Yeah. But again, when you don't have that winning, and I know Coach Mack is trying to get it, but that winning mentality, those kids that know how to win, those little things that don't think is important become very important.
And that's a culture shift. Yeah. You gotta want it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Even if you don't think you're gonna get there, you got to believe that you're gonna get there. Handoff. Thomas bounces outside, steps into the hole, coming back this way. High tackle by number 1, Crumming, but brings him down. Thomas picks up about 5 yards. Where it'll be second down and 5. Under a minute remaining here in the third quarter. Terrell County up 26-0 in Jordan territory.
Try to get one more off before the fourth period starts.
Get it, ball on the ground.
Fumble.
Low snap, ball still on the ground. Ball on the ground. Jordan saying they have it. Jordan saying they have it. And they do have it. This has been a turnover-riddled game. I mean, really on both sides.
Exactly. And Jordan, again, if they was to take advantage of some of the opportunities that they've had, Terrell County turned the ball over as well.
Yeah.
It's just Jordan just haven't been able to move the ball with the exception of the last drive down there inside the 10. They need to score. I mean, they need to score, and they need to score quick. But again, when your offense is not geared and built like that, it's hard for you to come back from 26 point down now pretty much with 1 quarter left.
Yeah, absolutely, man. I mean, and it's the small things that's going to have to drop back the pass. Has a man on the corner route, slips and falls. Did he make the catch? Waiting on the signal. And he did make the catch. And boy, he was running open in that secondary, just underthrew him. If he can lead him, he may still be running.
Looked like he had two. He had a choice of which one. Because he had one man back. He couldn't guard both of those guys. He got 10 seconds left.
And once roughing the passer, so they're going to tack on 15 yards personal foul from the spot of the catch. 10 seconds remaining. Once the yards are set and the sticks are set, the clock will start back running. Can Jordan get another playoff?
I'm going for a score right now. I'm going for another big play right now.
Yeah, safety. I mean, the safety, he's down within 12 yards. And everybody, linebackers, corners, everybody had their eyes in the backfield. And that's because the threat of Wright of throwing the ball isn't there. The bootleg by Wright. There's a man wide open, looking in the back. Oh, and intercepted, underthrown. Terrell County picks it off and dragged down.
That's the
Great
second
catch.
That's the second underthrown ball. That one would have been a touchdown if he had put a little bit more air on it.
Yeah. I mean, he just underthrew it. There's a flag on the play, so we're going to check that marker.
Probably some unsportsmanlike conduct on the Terrell County bench.
And I think that was the corner for Terrell County, number 8. I mean, it just sat up under it, baited him. Donovan Scott, long corner.
And I'm going to disagree. I thought he was beat. He just underthrew the ball because if he throw it a little deeper over the top, this is a touchdown.
Well, they were in the zone, so that man came from that backside. That corner, he was hanging underneath on the smaller crosser. And he just played right in between.
Yeah, he played between. He did what he was supposed to do.
Yeah. Now the corner on the backside, he was beat. Yeah, absolutely. He can put it out. He want to put it in that back corner, and where only your man can get it. It's either going to be an incomplete or a touchdown.
Exactly.
You underthrow it. That's his second underthrown ball. But Wright being nothing but a sophomore, that's what happens. That's the end of the third quarter. We're going to take a quick break. 26-0 Terrell County, Greenwaves up over Jordan Red Jackets here at homecoming Otis Spencer Stadium. You're listening to fantastic Friday night high school football on AM 1340, FM 94.1, WOKS and ESPN 95.7.
You're listening to the fantastic Friday night high school football on AM 1340, WOKS, FM 94.1, and ESPN 95.7.
It's football season in the Valley, and there's only one stop you need before kickoff. Foodland Grocery, now open at 4231 Macon Road in Columbus. Whether you're cheering under the Friday night lights or hosting the ultimate tailgate, Foodland is your home team one-stop shop for game day favorites. And just in time for Labor Day, check out these unbeatable deals. Boneless ribeyes, just $7.99 a pound. Country-style pork ribs, $2.49 per pound. Chicken leg quarters, only 69 cents a pound. Foodland isn't just new in town. We've been Southern strong since 1967, a third-generation family-owned store, bringing you fresh meats, local produce, and prices that won't sack your wallet. So before the whistle blows, head to Foodland at 4231 Macon Road and stock up for the win. View weekly savings and coupons now at foodlandgrocery.com. Foodland, shop local, shop Foodland.
Now, let's get back to the fantastic Friday night high school football on AM 1340 WOKS, FM 94.1, and ESPN 95.7.
Yes, sir, and we are back here at Otis Spencer Stadium where Terrell County picks up about 8 yards on first down. Penalty was on Terrell County blocking the back, so it backed them up, but it still remained the ball after the turnover at the end of the third quarter.
Can't get a break. Another first down. Excuse me, for the visiting team. And this doesn't look good for Jordan because the clock is going to run. Let's keep the clock running. They can keep the ball on the ground like they've been doing the whole game and pretty much can run through this half of this fourth quarter.
Yeah, it's under 11 minutes remaining. Terrell County coming out 1st and 10. If they can keep the sticks moving, I mean, they can really hold the ball the entire fourth quarter if they choose to. But the way these backs have been hitting it, man, I mean, they might mess around and hit their head on the goalpost.
Yeah, they're good 10, 15, 20 yards.
Flag on the play, encroachment. No, false start on the offense.
Fantastic. Friday Night Football is brought to you by Columbus Creative Printing and more. Churches, school, coaches, and team moms. Don't wait. Blend in with your team today. Call Columbus Creative Printing and more. 706-505-1706 or visit 1112 Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard.
I mean, hey, when we went in there, I mean, they were printing everything, book bags, whatever. Goes up there, boom, boom. Lex Luger is on the field, a belly to belly.
Bill Goldberg,
man, belly to belly suplex at about the 22-yard line.
Gavin Wilt for Jordan with that big tackle.
Great form tackle. In the open field, quarterback Terrell County running the option with number 12, Ja'Cory Williams.
But yeah, like you said, man, you go down there and you get some any kind of shirt, church shirts, T-shirts, hats. They stitch and monogram stuff now. So I mean, go down there and shop. Good people. They also do our game of the week T-shirts for our game of the week player of the game. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Inside handoff. Hits the hole. Beautiful move by Thomas. And Thomas out the gate. And I told you, they can mess around and hit their head on the goalpost. Thomas, 40, 35, 30. Dragged down. Big pickup by Thomas. Boy, the vision of Thomas. And he is down on that Terrell County sideline. Hopefully he's okay.
He's tired.
Man. I mean, the vision that he had to slip inside, outside, and then bounce. There's two guys down for Terrell County. I didn't even realize until I seen their coach.
You look at him, sprint. Got a cramp over there on the side. That what happens this early in the year.
Yeah.
Don't have a lot of bodies. Kids playing both ways.
I mean, this game it's really the most humid game that we've had this year. We've had some cool nights.
I'm telling you, I came in here, man, I was like sweating walking in the stadium. That sun was beaming earlier today.
Yeah. I mean, clear nights, man. We're here at Otis Spencer Stadium. Fantastic Friday night high school game of the week. 26-0. Terrell County coming up the road playing spoiler for Jordan's homecoming. Jordan hasn't won a game in 5 years, and it's
looking like it's going to
continue, at least for this game.
It's going to stay that way. It's going to stay that way. They're moving the ball at will against them. And like you said, again, just think about it. The game's close. You got two guys that's got injured on this play, but, you know, you can't. They have an opportunity. But, man, you know, hey, we got to give a shout-out again to another one of our great sponsors. Winship is your child struggling with behavior or trauma. Winship Educational Center provides expert tools for success. Call 706-580-5142 now. They are a proud sponsor. Fantastic Friday night high school football. And I think we're doing something. I think Double O keep them going to Nissan tomorrow, ain't it? LaGrange, I think they're going down there tomorrow for a remote down there.
Oh, man, that'll be all right, though. 1st and 10. Terrell County in Jordan territory. Man comes off the end untouched, but he might have jumped the gun, and he did.
He got started a little soon.
Encroachment. But, boy, he came untouched. They were still in that stand. He came out of there like a track star. But jumped the gun. 3-5 yards for Terrell County. Once again, shout out Sandra Williams, our winner, chicken dinner of that $75 gas card.
That Sandra Williams that went to Columbus High School with me, she ain't going to get that gas card. I'm going to get that. All the lunch money I gave her in school, she still owe me, D. I need to get that.
Ever. And up the middle goes Huckabee. And just falling forward. I know Huckabee and Thomas, they're going to sleep good. I mean, but they have been workhorses here for the Greenwaves early. And I'm telling you, if Terrell County's smart, they're going to put them boys in that ice bath tomorrow or Sunday. If you have any kind of film, you know, most high schools, that's what they're doing now. They'll practice, work out the stiffness on Sunday. Parents, if you're listening, if you have a child that is a workhorse, ice baths. Ice tub, like in the tub, old trash bins, 15, 20 minutes. I'm telling you what I know. Breaks the tackle, slipping out.
Stepped out of bounds.
Stepped out of bounds. Dragging a man.
And they get this one in, the clock is going to
Down
run.
inside the 5, Calix Mormon on that carry. But yeah, parents, I mean, you have a child that is active. I mean, that is I'm talking about a certified dog workhorse, man, ice bath. You got to invest in the rejuvenation of these kids' body, man. They're bigger, stronger, faster than what they were, coming up, than us. I mean, you have to.
The body's a whole lot different. And
absolutely.
These kids, they need it. A lot of times they're not being taught the most important thing, how to take care of that body.
Right.
Fumble.
Ball on the ground. Ball on the ground. Jordan signaling they have it. Jordan man comes out with it, and they do. Another fumble inside the 5-yard line, man. This is
and you're talking about bending but not breaking.
Yeah, that's
they've
both teams
given
right
their
now.
Yeah, but they've given their offense a chance, to keep them in the game.
Yeah.
They've given up a lot of yards, but I know that's 3 times that Terrell County's been inside that 5 and 10-yard line, and they've gotten stops, man.
Yeah,
so
absolutely,
7:51 left. That's not a lot of time when you're not spread offense that got the weapons like some of the big other schools have and talent they have. Running the ball is not going to get it now. They got to put the ball in the air if they want to put in the points on the board or have a chance, an onside kick or something like that.
Yeah, absolutely. Shout out to the people still on the live, even in the midst of a blowout. 7:50 remaining. Jordan taking over inside the 5-yard line once again. Can they get some breathing room? We seen what happened last time they had the punt backed up like this. They got a safety, and they just go quarterback sneak right up the gut. But a good push, but
safety.
Wait, no, a touchdown.
Oh, they got a
man. Here come D-Bo. I mean, just took the ball from the quarterback in the end zone. Touchdown. I don't know what happened, how he took it, but he should have tucked his chain in the shirt. Touchdown, Terrell County.
Yeah. He should have tucked his chain in the shirt, but all that trickery and handoff is backed up. You would have came out better. They was in the box. A quick step, a quick pass out, because everybody was like, they had 9 in the box that time.
Yeah.
They was daring you to throw the ball.
I mean, I would have just had the quarterback sneak or something just to get some running room. They go dive with the running back, and he is dragging tackler sideways. No gain, extra point, 2-point conversion is no good. So Jordan makes it. I mean, Jordan defensive line, they have played decent. They have played decent. They have made the stops. Just missed tackle. We're going to take a quick break. 7:43 remaining in the 4th quarter. Terrell County up 32-0. You're listening to Fantastic Friday Night High School Football on AM 1340, FM 94.1, WOKS, and ESPN 95.7.
You're listening to the Fantastic Friday Night High School Football on AM 1340, WOKS, FM 94.1, and ESPN 95.7.
Attention all ESPN and AM 1340, FM 94.1, WOKS Heritage listeners. Added for your taste buds, oxtails, and meatloaf on Thursday at Dale's. Whether you're tuned in for the play-by-play or just listening for your favorite high school player name to be called, we invite you to join us at Dale's Food, 3466 University Avenue, for a taste of home that's simply unforgettable. Dale's Foods, 3466 University Avenue.
Are you stuck with a house you need to sell and sell fast? Whether you're facing foreclosure, dealing with a vacant property, going through a divorce, or stuck with an unwanted inheritance, Dispo for Cash is here to help. We pay cash for houses, no financing, no banks, and no delays, and we buy houses as is. That's no repairs, no cleaning, and no fees. You'll pay 0 closing cost, no realtor commissions, and there are no hidden charges. You'll get a fair in-person offer from a local home buying expert based right here in Columbus, Georgia. No lowball phone offers, no banks, no delays, just cash in your hands in 30 days or less. If you need to sell quickly and stress-free, call Dispo for Cash now at 706-905-7200. That's 706-905-7200. Or visit dispoforcash.com. Dispo for Cash. We make selling your house easy.
Now, let's get back to the fantastic Friday Night High School Football on AM 1340 WOKS, FM 94.1, and ESPN 95.7.
Yes, sir. We are back here at Otis Spencer Stadium where Terrell County is set to kick off. 7:43 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Terrell County up 32-0, waiting on the Jordan man to get lined up on the return. 2 men back deep for Jordan. They go with an onside kick. So disrespectful. Trying to get on it.
Very disrespectful.
Jordan, they recovered. Number 10, John Helms, sophomore wide receiver, on the recovery.
Jim Ryder Loan Transportation is a proud supporter of high school football. Need a ride to work? Count on them for safe, affordable, and on-time transportation every day. Book now at jimrides.com or call 706-478-7188.
Jordan comes out. Under center, rolls out. Looking for a man in the flat. Has Crocker, and he is dragged down by number 7, Terrell County, Caleb White.
Coach Mack still coaching, calling the plays, old-fashioned way, coming to the sidelines, coming in for the coaches sending it in by the quarterback.
And you wonder if that makes your quarterback tired during this. You know what I'm saying? You get late in that fourth quarter, things like that. Because he's running a long way to get that play, and then he's talking. Got to go back in and talk. You know, everybody jumping to the wristband type thing. Looking, has a crosser and through the hands of Oliver. The sophomore running back DB drops it. And Jordan has had the case of the yips tonight at receiver. I mean, we've seen a couple drop balls.
It's again, when you don't have the talent, you don't have the bodies, you can't afford to blow opportunity. That was a chance to make this down right here, short yard to gain, and now you're in a long yard to gain with a team, an offense that don't like to pass the ball.
Yeah, absolutely. Ball on the ground. Not sure if the quarterback was ready. Crocker tried to look for run room. He is dragged down. Not sure what happened, but I don't even know if Wright even knew the ball was snapped. Luckily, Crocker had the wherewithal and had the heads up to jump on it. And we're starting to understand the reason for the winning drought at Jordan.
Yeah.
And it's small things.
Yeah, small things. And again, when you're not used to winning, these are the things it's hard to stay up when you're 32 points down.
Yeah.
And you've lost for 5 years in a row.
Fake the sweep, has the wheel route. And and dropped. And number 8 was looking for his second pick of the day, Donovan Scott. He's getting his push-ups in right there.
Short
at
enough.
the 48-yard line.
Sorry about that. Another underthrown ball. Get it over the top. Lead the receiver a little bit. That might be a touchdown.
Yeah. I mean, or if Donovan Scott catches that, that's a touchdown.
Other way.
The other way. Mm-hmm. Turnover on downs.
Hey, we are Muskogee County School District official source for high school football on AM 1340, FM 94.1, WOKS, and ESPN 95.7. And again, shout out to Scania's Funeral Home, the city's oldest African-American business, offered pre-planning and pre-funded for all ages regardless of health. Proud sponsor of fantastic Friday night high school football and serving Columbus with the care and compassion since 1916. Man, again, we got 6:18 left. We got timeout. Gives us a chance to talk about next week again. Next week.
Yeah.
Game of the week. Carver versus Northside.
I mean, we've had Carver three times. That'll be the third time next week. And I ain't mad because I enjoy watching them play.
Yep. I mean, you can't be mad. You know, anybody who likes sports or who want to see good football, if you're not going to see a good football game, you want to at least see great play.
Right.
And they have a lot of players that you never know. Just like Tim Woodson, went the first 2 games, probably didn't touch a ball.
Yeah.
Then he came out, had a big one-hand catch,
for a touchdown
and had a good game. So, again, I keep saying at number 2.
Yeah. Tarver.
Sir, I think Tarver sets the tone, and then those other 2 guys, they come in and do what they need to do. But Tarver Carver does a good job. But Watts, if you hadn't seen,
it's box office.
If you hadn't seen Carver play and live, you got to see that kid play live. Again, I saw him on videos last year, on live streams at some of the games in middle school. I saw him run track, but just seeing him in the real time and see what he does. I was talking to my son, and you know, I said it, and I think somebody else just posted it and did something else about. He reminds you of a young Isaiah Crowell. He has it, and I don't remember Isaiah being that good that early.
Right. But and I'll say this about Crowell. I was a big fan of Crowell when he came out. And I don't think he had the talent, the following.
Yeah.
It might not necessarily have been the talent, but you knew about Crow locally.
Yeah.
You knew he had the potential, to be special because you watch him here with Little League, and you're like, hey, he may be that next one.
Yeah.
He came in, got a few touches.
That's what I meant.
Year.
He didn't get the touches that because he had a lot of kids that the car was loaded.
Yeah.
So he had a lot of stuff in front of him that he didn't get a lot of touches. Like Watson provided this opportunity to get, but he's so talented. He's forcing them to play him.
But that social media now with this day and age, man, it is it's a whirlwind. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you talk about a kid that's 13 years old, had 15, 16,000 followers. You know what I'm saying? So people are aware. You know what I'm saying? I don't think Crow had that back. He had the talent. I don't think he just had a chance to display it on that national level until he wound up going to them camps, getting that ESPN rank. So by the time that junior year, you knew exactly who Isaiah Crowell was versus Watt. You knew him coming in as a freshman. Yeah. And we talked about it last year when we were calling these games. Our son, me and my oldest boy and Watt, they played together at Aaron Cone. And I tell you, I said, hey man, boy, he gonna be the next one. It's one coming. You know what I'm saying? But we didn't know if his dad was gonna keep him here. And wind up going to Carver because it's a lot of big time national programs that wanted this kid fresh out of 8th grade.
Yeah,
we're talking about from the IMGs, the Woodward Academy. So him being home, showing that local talent, what we do here in this 706, man, it's special to watch.
And that's the thing, talking to his dad again, walking out the gate the other night, man. You just want to. They gotta make an attempt to play against. They got 3 non-region games on their schedule. They got to beat some powerhouse.
Yeah.
Got to play. And it can start with Central. We're going to get back to that again. It got to start with Central Phoenix City and getting them to play. And then, like I said, if you can't get nobody else, make Lee a game. Don't stop playing them as a scrimmage. Make it a real game so we can see for 4 quarters, what's going on and what kind of team they really are.
Blow it up in the backfield, but breaks the tackle slung down. Nowhere to go. 4.5 remaining. Here in the 4th quarter, I mean, and like I said, man, that Carver, they're so unselfish. You have Cassidy who comes back as the 2A player of the year, and you bring in a sensational friend. And if you watch the game, from the Money Boy TV, he's on the field locked. That last run that Watt had, and you can see Cassidy and Tarver step out on the field and throw their hands up. They all 3 of them are celebrating together, no matter who scores, because and that's what it takes. It takes that type of unselfishness, that type of discipline. If you want to go back to back, that's what it's going to take. Because then they don't tell who's going to be a hot hand, going, especially when playoff time starts.
And again, we watched Spencer limp into the playoffs last year because of depth. A running back got hurt, receiver got hurt, backup running back got hurt, starting safety got hurt. So they limped into the playoff with Carver, that depth. They sending 3 guys at you, man, every night. And then their offensive line averaging out about 310. On the offensive line.
They are massive. So, we like I said, when we had that Spencer game, they weren't getting touched until they got to the linebackers. C.J. Starkey had 47 tackles, from the linebacker spot at Spencer, which is unheard of.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, and I think he followed up the following week with 20 or 30 plus tackles. You know what I'm saying? So that man is a one-man wrecking crew over there at Spencer, but he just got to bring some dogs with him.
I wonder how Northside is doing. I think they're playing Monroe. Somebody today. I wonder if anybody know what the score is. Anybody out there with the score of the Northside game? Because they got Mollywop last week. Talking to Coach O, he said, on paper the team was no better than they were. They just didn't go to play.
You don't want to limp into that game next week. You want to go in with a little, with a little enthusiasm, a good energy. Oliver, big pickup on 2nd down and 9. Goes for about 7, which would be 3rd down and 1 to go. 2:58 remaining. Second down, 2 yards to go. Jordan trying to get something on the board. Handoff. Bouncing outside, cut back across the green. Number 2. Oliver dragging men down inside the red zone, down to the 10-yard line for Jordan. And the same way a defense don't want to get shut out, a offense don't want to get a goose egg put on them either. Exactly. So you better believe Jordan is absolutely trying to score.
Especially on homecoming.
Oh, man, on homecoming? They want to give them something to hang their hat on, and they hopefully can carry it over into next week. So Oliver and Crocker, I mean, they have been a wrecking crew. A workhorse. Both of them coming out that backfield. Inside handoff. Crummy. Inside the 5, down to the 4-yard line.
It'd be nice for him to get a touchdown right here. Let me ask you a question. If you get stopped these next 2, now do you go for it or you try to put 3 on the board?
I'm going for it. You should have tried to kick a field goal in the first half, man. We're gonna try to put a little dent. Well, maybe I'm gonna kick a field goal. They are going backwards. That Terrell County, they understand what's at stake. With a goose egg, these boys are blowing their neck. 1.5 minutes remaining. 3rd down and about 5.5 to go. 4-down territory. Can Jordan punch it in?
Something misdirection. You gotta fool them. You can't. We ain't gonna run it straight at him.
Pass it outside. Has running room.
Touchdown.
I'm gonna outrun the man, and he does. Touchdown. Crocker shows that speed. Get to the corner, and Jordan into the chicken box. Still late, but they in there. 1:08 remaining. These folks done flick the lights. They just gave him one flick here at Otis Spencer. And it's a flag on the play. Hold up. Wait a minute. Let the ref put a flag in it.
I think it was dead ball foul.
And the touchdown will stand.
But you know what?
There's some fans
and they did stay, and I'm glad for that. They did stay for these kids, and that's what needs to happen. You know what I'm saying? These kids need to know that people are still behind them, because I think with some more talent, Jordan can be okay.
Yeah.
They need more talent over there. They, these guys are probably some of the kids that are not starters in middle school.
Yeah.
That get a chance to go play. 1:08 left, 32-8.
The extra point is good. 1:08. We're gonna take a break. 32-8. Oh no, we gonna stay right here. We finna stay. April Fool. April Fool. We finna stay here. Then last 1 minute and 8 seconds. 32-8.
A lot of good stuff, man. We got the game next week. Game of the week next week. Carver versus Northside, and I can promise you this: out at Connect Stadium, they gonna show up.
Oh yeah.
Northside they gonna show up at
Northside coming deep. Y'all play with them if you want.
They gonna come deep, so
they don't care win, lose, or draw. They showing up. That student section,
I'm telling you,
is
Pat,
rowdy.
Hey, I need Pat. Pat, you get on the horn all week and challenge your Carver fans and get out there and show up, because Northside gonna show up. I promise you, for this game, and they're excited about playing Carver too. Yeah. I mean, they coach understand the Carver's a talented team, but the kids, man. And all it takes sometimes, man, for you to give yourself a chance to be in the game. If people can give themselves a chance to be in the game and see what kind of discipline Carver has, that's always been my thing about them. What they self-destruct under pressure. But I always say they front runners, man. If you got Carver playing with that high energy, man, they're gonna be tough to beat, and that's in any sport with Carver. Because they play with so much, come to games with so much emotion, so it's gonna be a huge game. And like I said, Northside has a lot of size up front too. They can withstand some of that stuff with Carver. They just gotta, whether or not the talent is there along with the size.
Jordan kicks the onside and it's recovered by Terrell County. 1:07 remaining.
Hey, I forgot. We had an update from the legendary Michael Soul. 42-6. Central over Smith Station at the half. So I don't know that they have the same rules over in Alabama they have in Georgia, but Smith Station better be praying they do.
What's the score?
I'm going to say it again. 42-6 at halftime.
Goodness gracious. If y'all are looking for a high school game next Thursday, Manchester taking on Spencer. Thursday night football. You know, that's been a new thing over the few years with so many high schools and so limited stadiums. You know, they'll have games on Thursday night now. I know we played a couple times on Thursday when I was in high school, but it was rough getting up in the morning. Terrell County on the kickoff, number 7. Walk him down into the chicken box. Caleb White goes the distance.
Man, it was so fast, man. I had my head now getting ready to read another sponsorship. And I missed the touchdown, man. Money Boy TV, run it back so I can see it.
Man, a beautiful return set up perfectly. Came to the near side. And then the return team of Terrell County, you're up 32-8. And you're still taking pride in your special teams.
Well, you know what? You can't. They got to make tackles. I mean, them guys, the numbers of you got to play everybody because your numbers are small anyway on both teams. And you watch Terrell County, they've been having kids going out with cramps after cramps after cramps. So again, you know, shoot, man, you trying to take it to the house, and he did exactly that.
I mean, tackling, you just got to want to. You just got to want. You got to want to run down there. You got to want to cover. Cause special teams ain't, but it ain't pretty. It ain't pretty. Oh boy, and he is dragged down by the collar.
Jordan did a lot of tackling above the high tackling tonight. They ain't seen nobody put shoulders into people. They did a lot of reaching and stuff like that tonight. So again, 54 seconds left in this ball game, 40-8 in favor of the visiting Terrell County Greenwaves.
Yeah. You know, like I like to call it. It's a 40-piece, honey hot, with the lemon pepper sprinkles. Here at Otis Spencer. And what was last year's score? 30-0?
32-7. 30-7. They scored one touchdown again last year. What about Shaw? Did Shaw play this week? No.
No, I don't think so. Anybody update the score? I don't. Hope they're gonna get them one here soon.
They need to get one because I know you'd be sick.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I love my alma mater.
Shaw Raiders ain't doing what they supposed to be doing on that football field. We expected big things from them this year because of what we saw last year on the talent. So we're expecting them to bounce back. A lot of the stuff they got going on now is not region play, but you can get beyond. You got Spencer, you got Columbus High, and all those games.
They still play Jordan, huh?
Yep.
Yeah. They should at least get one. At least one. Terrell County on the kickoff. Fielded by number 20 for Jordan. Looking for running room. Trying to get east and west. Stutter step. Hezzy. Spin move. Willing Dillon. Bumped out of bounds. Derek Hodges. 10th grader.
Yeah, and this clock will run. We got 37 seconds. Oh, they stopped it. So once the ball is put in play, it started back. So we might get a playoff. We might not. But again, next week.
Yeah.
Next week at Connect Stadium.
Oh, yeah.
Carver versus Northside.
Game of the week.
And we will be there, boy, covering it from all angles with the help of Miss Tiki from, call it, what you say to you? Shaw U.
Absolutely.
Miss Tiki from Shaw U with her amazing students has come by to be a part of this broadcast that we're doing here with Money Boy TV. Again, next week, I promise you, we're going to get all the names because these kids did a great job. Got a great program out there at Shaw. Yeah. And she does a great job, man. It's so amazing. You'll be amazed at some things. We walked around and saw the things that they had going on at Shaw. So we were glad to get them. We've been trying, but this is our first game with them. Yeah. So hopefully next week, we'll have them out there again at Connect Stadium because it's going to be a big game.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
We want sidelines. We want everything this week. And
this 2 seconds, one, and that's going to be the ball game. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back with your post game. Terrell County comes down the road and pops Jordan on their homecoming, 40-8. You are listening to Fantastic Friday Night High School Football on AM 1340, FM 94.1, WOKS, and ESPN 95.7.
You're listening to the Fantastic Friday Night High School Football on AM 1340, WOKS, FM 94.1, and ESPN 95.7.
Nothing beats Southern hospitality like Friday Night Football. Food Lane Grocery is your home team one-stop shop for tailgate favorites and game day meals. Shop local. Shop Food Lane.
Dispo for Cash, a proud supporter of our local high school football teams. Need to sell your house fast? Call 706-905-7200 or visit dispoforcash.com today.
The postgame wrap-up is being sponsored by Scania's Funeral Home. The postgame wrap-up, sponsored by Dell's Foods.
Now, let's get back to the fantastic Friday Night High School Football on AM 1340 WOKS, FM 94.1, and ESPN 95.7.
Yes, sir, and we are back here at Otis Spencer Stadium with a final score where Terrell County Greenwaves defeat the Jordan Red Jackets on their homecoming 40-8. Mike, what's your takeaway?
I feel for Coach Mack because again, a lot of these kids, you do travel the travel circuit.
Yeah.
A lot of these kids from Jordan team probably were second stringers or whatever, role players that we call in basketball for their middle school teams. And some of these kids sometimes, man, they didn't even play middle school ball. But they get a chance and they're doing a good job. They're doing the best they can do with them. I just hope people listen to the interview and see, and like we challenge people to come out, to come out and see that this is a chance for your kid can go to a school and play. Me personally, I grew up in the area. I came up in the area where everybody was good. Every night you had to play against a top team, whether it was basketball or football, baseball or whatever. Everybody was good. You wasn't none of this going on when I came up and we played. Even though the teams that were supposed to be the dominant teams, it was not this. So I would like to see some of the kids go to some of these kids versus going and sit for 2 and 3 years to go to some of these schools like the Jerdans and the Kendricks, and so we can have some better competition on game night in this city, like the big cities like Valdosta, where they have Valdosta around, where there's a real true rival where you can go rob anything and steal anything you want to in Valdosta if that game is being played, because everybody's there, all the police is in there, the whole people in the city is there.
Absolutely. If you're still tuned in with Money Boy Live, this is Terrell County's first game. So they doused the coach with the water. We told you somebody was gonna have to go tonight, and it happened to be the visiting Terrell County, spoiling homecoming for Jordan.
Yeah, man, we got to do the play of the game, man. It's tough, Our play of the game, I know probably will be for Jordan.
Yeah, Muskogee County. I'll let you decide. I'll say it's either gonna be number 50 or number 9. Number 50, Joseph Lee. You seen the motor that he had. So he blowed up in the backfield, every time. I think he had 2 fumble recoveries, but then you can't take away from Jamar Crocker.
I think Crocker did it for what he has to work with. He did a great job, and so we're gonna go with Jamar Crocker for the Jordan side, and on the Terrell County side, play of the game. Both of those backs.
Yeah. Just give them both.
Both of those backs, man. But honestly,
Thomas and Huckabee.
Yeah, Huckabee had a lot going on early. I think somewhere down the line, I don't know that he started cramping up or what, but I think I'll go with Thomas.
Thomas.
Yeah, Thomas. So we're gonna go Marion Thomas. I think I'm pronouncing his name right.
Yeah, Marion Thomas.
With Marion Thomas for Terrell County, and we have Mr. Crocker, Jamar Crocker for Jordan. He's going to be pretty good. But again, senior, coach talked about him, play football, wrestle, and run track. So good athlete. Just wished for the best for him. But again, shout out to the Jordan fans, man. I thought they would leave after the homecoming court was announced, but they stuck around and they supported and they cheered their team on, man. I'm talking about literally cheered these kids on when they got that first touchdown, and they cheered them even after the game was over. So that was big, for the fans. And that's what those are the kind of fans you want. So I'm cheering, hoping that they will get a victory somewhere down this season.
Yeah. We'll keep y'all updated on the Jordan season as it goes. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back with the wrap-up. You're listening to Fantastic Friday Night High School Football on AM 1340, FM 94.1, WOKS, and ESPN 95.7.
You're listening to the Fantastic Friday Night High School Football on AM 1340 WOKS, FM 94.1, and ESPN 95.7.
The postgame wrap-up, sponsored by Dell's Foods. The postgame wrap-up is being sponsored by Scania's Funeral Home.
Dispo for Cash, a proud supporter of our local high school football teams. Need to sell your house fast? Call 706-905-7200 or visit dispoforcash.com today.
Nothing beats Southern hospitality like Friday Night Football. Foodland Grocery is your home team one-stop shop for tailgate favorites and game day meals. Shop local. Shop Foodland.
Now, let's get back to the Fantastic Friday Night High School Football on AM 1340 WOKS, FM 94.1, and ESPN 95.7.
Yes, sir, and we are back here at Otis Spencer Stadium where a final Terrell County Greenwaves 40 over the home team. Jordan Red Jackets 8 on homecoming. Mike, next week, game of the week.
I tell you what,
Northside versus Connect Stadium.
I being up there a lot. My daughter coaches at Northside, so I go up there a lot to see around, watch around the way they're doing in the weight room for the girls basketball. But I tell you what, man, Northside has bodies. They have enough players. I don't think they have the talent that Carver has. But I would love to see the game stay close. I think Coach O does a great job with the guys. They're very disciplined. Watching them practice and how they go through their practice. Again, by me being up there, not because I just go up there to watch them practice, but me being up there, just they're well disciplined. So I'm looking forward to seeing a great game early, and hopefully they can keep it close. And we just see a game. I think Carver's going to eventually dominate the game and come out victorious, but I would love to see it being a tough game early.
We'll see, because that wing T, we see what it did with Shaw. You have to be a disciplined defense to play against that wing T. So if Northside has any chance, they're going to need to control that clock, try to keep Carver's offense off the field. Because if you get behind, that wing T offense ain't built to be coming from behind.
Well, and I tell you this, the most important thing is that defense on Northside.
Yeah.
They can't be giving up, because those boys will take it to the house, quickly. Yeah. So, and they don't need you can't allow Carver to hit you in the mouth quickly and beat you with those 60 and 70 yard gas and 40 and 50 yard touchdown run. It takes the air out of your fans. It takes the air out of your team. All that stuff. They have to be methodical, forcing Carver to drive long distances and keeping the game in a short 1-2 score game where they got time, they got chance to come back. But those quick gas and then you turning it back over, Carver can score quick. The key to this game is going to be Northside defense.
Yeah. We're looking forward to it, man. We're finna wrap it up. We appreciate y'all tuning in for another fantastic Friday Night High School game of the week. I am your favorite commentator, Ant Merritt, alongside my OG, Mike Wood. Y'all tune in. If y'all follow us on social media, we'll let you know exactly where we'll be this Wednesday for the midweek hustle. Game of the week, Northside versus Carver at Connect Stadium. Once again, a final, Terrell County 40 over the Jordan Red Jackets on homecoming 8. You're listening to Fantastic Friday Night High School Football on AM 1340, FM 94.1, WOKS, and ESPN 95.7.
We out.
You're listening to the Fantastic Friday Night High School Football on AM 1340, WOKS, FM 94.1, and ESPN 95.7.
Attention all ESPN and AM 1340, FM 94.1, WOKS Heritage listeners. Added for your taste buds, oxtails, and meatloaf on Thursday at Dale's. Whether you're tuned in for the play-by-play or just listening for your favorite high school player name to be called, we invite you to join us at Dale's Food, 3466 University Avenue, for a taste of home that's simply unforgettable. Dale's Foods, 3466 University Avenue.
Are you stuck with a house you need to sell and sell fast? Whether you're facing foreclosure, dealing with a vacant property, going through a divorce, or stuck with an unwanted inheritance, Dispo for Cash is here to help. We pay cash for houses, no financing, no banks, and no delays, and we buy houses as is. That's no repairs, no cleaning, and no fees. You'll pay zero closing cost, no realtor commissions, and there are no hidden charges. You'll get a fair in-person offer from a local home buying expert based right here in Columbus, Georgia. No lowball phone offers, no banks, no delays, just cash in your hands in 30 days or less. If you need to sell quickly and stress-free, call Dispo for Cash now at 706-905-7200. That's 706-905-7200. Or visit DispoForCash.com. Dispo for Cash. We make selling your house easy.
It's football season in the Valley, and there's only one stop you need before kickoff. Foodland Grocery, now open at 4231 Macon Road in Columbus. Whether you're cheering under the Friday Night Lights or hosting the ultimate tailgate, Foodland is your home team one-stop shop for game day favorites. And just in time for Labor Day, check out these unbeatable deals. Boneless ribeyes, just $7.99 a pound. Country-style pork ribs, $2.49 per pound. Chicken leg quarters, only 69 cents a pound. Foodland isn't just new in town. We've been Southern strong since 1967, a third-generation family-owned store, bringing you fresh meats, local produce, and prices that won't sack your wallet. So before the whistle blows, head to Foodland at 4231